And I said,
Did you guys see the new Gragas skin? He looks like Ornn if Ornn got fat.
Did Gragas get a...
Yeah, he got a... Here, I'm going to post it in the D&D chat.
Cool, I was
It's
about to look it up.
mandatory. This mandatory watching for everyone. He looks like Ornn if Ornn got his horns removed and got fat.
He does look like Lightning
mandatory
Ornn.
watching.
It's a pretty decent skin, though.
It's pretty alright, yeah.
Oh, here it is. Yeah.
He gets
does-
wings when he dashes.
But he do just
Oh,
kind of be looking
Warden.
like Ornn, though.
It's not
He's-
bad. Like, I think...
This is Ornn after quarantine.
I feel like that's his best skin now, though.
Arctic
Let's be
Ops was
honest.
probably his best one.
Arctic
Well,
Ops is pretty...
No, Biker was the best one because it is pay to win.
I don't want to hear about your fucking...
Fucking pay to win, man.
My
Look, man.
animation canceling skin.
Look, man, I don't care about how pay-to-win the skin is. It doesn't mean it's
I
a
am
good skin.
It does look decent though.
It's a pretty good skin. Don't lie to me.
I mean, Bandito Fiddlesticks looks good, but that doesn't mean it's a great skin.
It doesn't look
Yeah.
that good. It kind of just looks like... I didn't realize it
The
was a
best
skin
skin
when I
is-
first saw it.
The best skin is British Fiddlesticks.
Surprise party Fiddlesticks, then British Fiddlesticks.
No, it's British Fiddlesticks, but it's the old British Fiddlesticks.
That's an
bit of a
interesting book title.
It's yeah. It caught my attention, and I bought it. And it's actually really interesting.
Bit of a spooky time, innit?
Wait, what happened?
The book that I linked.
So, what's happening?
It's an interesting book if you like psychology.
We're just chilling out. We're waiting for Fourpaws to finish up his character. I'm downloading new music to put on in the background of the campaign. And I'm also trying
I
to
didn't know
remember
we
where
had
we left
those.
off at.
We were literally at the entrance to Cobalt Cave.
Yeah. By the way,
That's
time
cool.
time
That's-
melted. Fourpaws replaced yeah, let's just fuck from replaced
Rat
Jamie.
lizard.
Yeah, replaced Jamie from
Well,
The local town.
he got replaced by another rat lizard. So.
Oh boy, more rat lizards.
What rat lizard?
I like to think that, like, fucking, like, Jamie's character just slowly, like, gruesomely morphs into Fourpaws' character, and it's like, I've always been here. And we're like,
Who
It
the
makes, like-
fuck are you?
get out of my
Secretly
head,
he's
get out of
just
my
a
head, get out of my
changeling.
head, get out of my head, get out of my head.
Did I not get that like chain? Was that not this game?
Yeah, it was. The chain that has, like, the fire effect on it.
yeah.
That's a thing.
Oh no. Okay, I read it here. Got it. Okay.
So Nolan, what are the chances of that rapier being worked into the world?
There's a good chance anything you send me gets worked into the world. The chance that you like achieve that item,
You get it.
yeah, is very different because I can. No,
It's gonna be there,
You know
but
that
now
rapier
getting it
that
is the
you
hard part.
Wanted to get into the world, it gets destroyed right in front of you. Fuck you.
Fourpaws, I'm gonna send you what I just asked Nolan. I immediately was like... Dude, I can't tell anyone else or the wish won't come true.
Oh, I forgot I had that. The anvil strapped to my chest with the bear trap attached to it.
Interesting.
We snore, we snore.
No.
Snowy.
How many cantrips do I have again? 7.
Yay, I can finally use my new trick. God, I hate that some websites don't like the Force Dark page. Makes me sad.
oh, do you have an add-on for it?
Well, Opera GX just has it built in.
Oh, you have the fucking gamer browser.
Dude, it's so nice.
Is it actually good?
Yeah, I love this
Nice.
fucking browser. There's so many just little things that are just great to have.
I have a granite soul box. I don't know what that means.
I went to the dwarf theme on like YouTube to like find stuff similar to it from the RuneScape, and all the comments are is manlets.
But
No!
D&D Beyond and Roll20 hate Forged Dark page. It like gets rid of all the text because it doesn't change the backdrop of anything to white or black, but it changes the text to white, so everything's white on white, and then you just can't see shit. It works really well on like YouTube and other websites though.
Nolan.
What's up?
That goat ring, it makes so I can eat anything, right? That was...
Eat anything a goat could eat.
okay.
Whether or not you enjoy it is another thing. It just becomes edible while wearing it.
So,
Yeah.
well, he's too stupid to care.
Alright, listen. I happen to be very
Is your
tactically
intelligence-
intelligent.
What is your intelligence, Chris? 8?
Yes.
Thank God. Thank God. Smarter than Chris. That's all I needed.
Let's go. I'm
So-
smarter than Chris.
So Nolan,
If you had been here for
Uh.
what Chris has done throughout this campaign, I haven't done much better intelligence-wise.
I don't remember if we
That's
had the
very true.
discussion on poison immunity or not. Whether the fact that I'm immune to poison damage and the poison condition means I'm immune to all poisons. or
No, you're not immune to all poisons. You're immune to like, I would call like, common poisons.
I thought you were gonna say
Because we had
communist
this conversation about this material that you're about to go into because the mine's it's like toxic.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
I
and
was
we're
saying
all
that,
wearing
no,
gas masks. That's right.
I was saying you don't have an immunity to it,
No,
or
I am
you have
wearing-
you have what I would consider to be like a tolerance, where it's like you could probably like if you had like a cocaine line of this dust in front of
Hi,
you.
Cliff.
Snorting it would probably like not kill but definitely incapacitate everyone else in the party. You could probably do like 2 or 3 lines before you got like killed.
Yeah.
Oh, Cliff, I feel that. Also, I just went to the fucking appearance section of my character bio, and it's just that. How did I do that? PC.
I kind of want to play a Kalishtar Totem of the Bear Barbarian.
I literally don't know how I. Also, I like
Just
how
because that'd be fun.
I switched to my like inventory, my extended inventory, or the treasure tab, expecting to see like the fucking old lady's request for fucking.
I like that
for
Chris was the only
groceries,
one that
we
recognized the
used it.
significant.
Yeah.
It actually came in handy. No, it didn't. I think I just gave it to the guy and was like, "This is a
I
request."
believe that is what happened, yeah.
He was like, "I don't want this," and I said, "Take it." For context, for pause, an old lady had put up a request to have somebody like help her do her groceries, and I just kept taking it off the wall so that no one would ever do her groceries. And I held on to it for a really long time
Why would you do this dirty?
because it was really funny.
Yeah, I have ears. Lots and lots of ears.
Well, whenever you want to, 4Paws, you can introduce yourself to the party. Or I can introduce...
I gotta ask Slim for a random name.
I already
Oh, I
gave you
can-
one earlier, dude.
Tradition.
Here, I'll
Yeah.
introduce you. I'll introduce your character as like a physical appearance or location. You have to introduce yourself.
For pause, do you not remember I gave you a name earlier, and you're like, "I'm gonna have to use that for a character name."
Anyway,
Oh wait, yeah. Hold up. Where is it?
so you guys just got the gas mask from the dwarf at the little mining
From
camp to the
Galbo.
south, and he says, "Oh yeah, you'll probably want a guide." Or somebody who knows this area a little bit better here, and he slides out a kobold from behind him.
I just look at you and I go, "That's not the same kobold we had a second ago, right?"
We
You
What
guys-
happened to
the
our
dwarf
rat? Where did he go? We lost him.
The dwarf looks
it's
at you
fine.
and says, "You
We
guys
got a
had a
new one."
kobold?"
we managed to get rid of him, but
Some way.
now we have another. I guess.
That
Hey,
sucked.
kobolds are great.
Well, we're going to kill a
Thanks,
bunch
you're-
of them,
you're the
so I
best.
guess.
Anyway, I forgot this guy's name, but he'll introduce himself, I guess. Have fun! And he like shuts the door.
Full gold blue. That is it. And I walk off.
Galbo for
Galbo?
short.
Look how.
Galbo.
Alright, I'm gonna call you Froob.
No, it's Galbo.
No,
Fruit.
please.
I'm gonna call you Froob.
Wait, where are you walking off to? You're supposed to be a guide through the cave.
Oh, you know.
He's
So-
going to the cave.
Yeah,
That
I'm going to the
cave.
cave.
Yeah.
Straight to the
Yeah.
point. I like it.
Yes.
Now you guys are down here.
No, we were right at the entrance last time we ended.
No, now you time warp back up to where you were.
Okay, can you clear that?
We had to get rid of the cobalt, so we had to.
No, I just morph into. He morphs into me.
Just like
We
hideous
swapped
bone
places.
crunching sounds, and we're like watching him. The memories of Jamie get drained from our head.
You guys are looking at
Maybe.
the cobalt and you're like, this is really cool.
Who?
Wait, do we have... What about the...
Wasn't there a cleric before?
Nah, we must be imagining
I'm
it.
gonna make a wisdom saving throw. To see if I remember Jamie. I do not.
You have faint memories of a short person traveling with you, but you're pretty sure it was that gnome on the caravan.
I choose to fail that throw because I don't want to remember Jamie.
I carve into my arm baby
I don't
stand.
want to remember.
Jamie Stan.
Okay.
Or pause.
This is really how it be, huh?
Or pause.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna carve into my arm baby stand. So I remember. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, shit, he's gonna need a character icon.
I like how Quinn and I's character are just inherently rude to kobolds.
Yes. I do you not remember when my character was introduced and everyone was singing songs about their like dead guard friends, and I was like, they couldn't have been that good if they died. We almost got murdered right there.
There you go, for pause. You can go ahead and make yourself a character within that.
You say we, but we weren't like a conjoined
Oh, I would have
party
taken
at
you
that
down
point.
with me or something.
No,
I
mean,
was
I
just
agree
a
with them,
random-
so-
Yeah, Chris.
in the
Chris
back.
would have gone down with me. 'Cause Chris
I
was
stole
like, yeah,
his gold and then paid for.
you didn't steal mine. You stole someone else's.
No. I stole that guy's
Oh
gold
yeah, okay.
and then paid for drinks.
A man of culture.
There's usually a murder involved in a tavern in every campaign I play.
Not yet. Though we almost got murdered in a tavern because it was teleported in via dart.
Yeah, I remember that. Actually, we talked about that like a couple days ago.
Yeah, I know, I make good set pieces.
Yeah, I know. You really weren't expecting me to wait that long to use that item.
No, I was expecting you to throw it at somebody. It was great.
You were. I remember you in like. In that session, you were like, I did not expect you to keep it this fucking long.
Yeah, I figured you would have thrown it at something like a
To like
while
test
ago.
it or something.
Yeah.
But no, I was like, we'll wait.
I was pretty happy with my dart that killed 5 things at once.
What a guy.
Meanwhile, my
My
dart
favorite
did the
part is-
opposite.
My favorite part is Chris
And your character
using
still
his
doesn't know.
insta kill ability on something like
5 goblins.
yeah.
The dart was hanging off of my trophy necklace. So.
I see.
I take notes.
I take some notes, but not much.
I just remember.
Remembers, dude.
Then what's our name?
You're Trisha, and he's Virgo.
No.
In real life?
What's our team name?
Oh, dude, of course it's
What's
the
the
Masters of Misfortune. I'm
Nah, you got it. I took a note on that.
I think that's a name in Star Wars. I want to say it's one of our guilds.
It's also our crew for Rocket League.
Yeah.
But sometimes he messes it up.
Masters of Mayhem.
True.
You were expecting it. I was trying to mess it up, actually, so in a way. Let me know, should I turn on the, like, in Roll20 music?
I haven't picked music just yet, so keep it on, but I haven't picked anything. I'm gonna start playing the fucking, like, what are they called? Gerudo? The... play that music.
That is the crew.
I now have
Forgot I had
almost a
wolf
day and a half in Valhalla.
I'm sorry.
No, it's a
He'd
good
make a
game.
great Brawlhalla player.
It's a good game. And I'm not even like close to being done with the story yet. Evidently, it's like a 60-hour story. I'm in Vinland currently.
One will ever know.
What was I looking for again?
Jeanette, why do you have a Super Meat Boy emote on Twitch?
That's what.
Why does Jeanette only show up for D&D streams?
And she shows up for occasional other things.
I think it's just a Twitch one, because I have it as well.
So I just have some Beneath the Mask going right.
It's not the vibe.
Okay. Now what?
So when we're gonna find out that Quentin's character is actually a mass murderer, and like we've just been harboring a fugitive this entire time?
No, if if that
dude.
would apply to anyone's character in this entire fucking campaign, it's yours, motherfucker.
Look, she doesn't care about people's lives, but she's not gonna go out of her way to kill them. She only cares about information and knowledge, which I guess is the same thing.
Knowledge. Information through disintegration.
Now, if somebody has a really good book that she wants,
Go to a fucking library, you
who's
goblin.
to say they don't get charred?
You
Like, what if it's like
fucking
a
goblin.
rare, like, one of a kind thing? Like,
Who are you?
Where am I? Where's Reginald?
who are you? Rework
Wait a
2?
minute. Who are you?
Chris, what is your
Wait.
picture?
What?
What is
It's-
your picture?
It's from our other campaign.
Yeah. He's
Whoops, that's the wrong one.
well, it's the actor who plays Mr. Fantastic, which was unintentional.
Oh.
We can wait.
Because he's also
Are we
the
waiting
actor
for?
who
I thought we
plays
were waiting.
different character. That wasn't.
Are we waiting?
Nothing's happening. I drew
We're
Chad
waiting.
Thundercock.
More pause. Are you finished?
I mean, like, you could just start.
Okay.
For
Well,
the most part, it's just spells and like,
okay.
one item.
all right
The
then.
magic one that you said you'd give me.
Yeah, you just take a just
Yeah.
determine whether you want what the staff or whatever to do 1d4 magic.
Yep.
Or any magic or any damage that you want. Anyway, so you guys make your way up the cave wall, and or up the mountain, I guess in this case. And as you get closer and closer to the cave that the dwarf pointed out in the maps, you start to see little streaks of red flecked into the stone on the sides of the mountains.
That
This
would
must
be the explosive stuff, right?
yeah. You also start to notice.
My Chad.
You also start to notice as you go up the mountain, there's scorch marks around these like veins, and other clear signs of battle that must have happened before.
Sound one piece of Chad Thundercock disappeared.
How explosive is this stuff? Like, is
Very.
it like nitro explosive or just like gunpowder explosive?
Like you hit it with enough force and it'll blow up.
Okay.
Ah.
You can't punch it to make it blow up, but if you like struck it with a
Perfect.
sword, if you struck it with a sword or magic or something, it might go nuclear.
Hmm.
Don't worry, guys. He said you can't punch it to make it blow up. Now, when you say you can't punch it to blow up, you mean like a normal person like punch, or
Like
like
a normal
me?
person punch.
Oh,
Would it explode if I was like, if I scraped some into a vial? Could I do that without making the entire fucking cave explode?
Make a perception check.
I gotta
all of
remember
us,
what my
or just
perception
Anthony?
Just Anthony, the person who wants to scrape it into a vial.
is.
I don't know,
hope
you guys-
it's Anthony.
Gotta check what my perception is. I completely forgot.
Man, if only you used the Roll20 integrated.
Oh boy, rolled a 10. I never roll good perception.
You think you find a vein that's isolated enough from the bigger ones that in the mountain that you see that you could probably get away with scraping it carefully. Now roll dexterity.
Hey, joke's on you. I'm actually okay with dex.
Maybe he says before he rolls a 1.
I rolled a
Yeah.
So you go in, you
I am good
take
with
out
that.
you take out like the smallest like scraping material you think you could get it out with. You put the knife really up close, you put the ball, and you just
Whoops.
strike it, and the vein blows up in your face.
Just wasting a nat
Hmm.
20.
That didn't work as well as I expected.
And you take 4 damage as the small vein like just sort of burst into flames in front of your face with a nice concussive force.
Ow.
Meanwhile, I'm dying laughing.
Yeah,
Fucking idiot. They said not to
pretty,
do that.
pretty funny.
Of course, my first 2 rolls are a 6 and a 5.
Hey, get the bad rolls out now.
And
I can't
that's
fucking
when I
ever
say-
roll well.
And that's why you don't play with magic.
You should
I don't
try it
think,
again,
I'm just gonna
Elamine.
look at Marilyn and go,
I
"This
don't
is
think
not
that was
magic."
buddy. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. It's
I'm pretty sure I play with magic on a daily basis.
it's magic rocks that go boom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Close. No.
I think this is what the alchemists would call science.
What's that?
I don't know.
No
But
one,
I'm not
Anyway,
familiar with
no
it.
one looked too far to the
Just
right.
as much as magic.
I will say,
just
with
as
your-
good as
I
magic.
see it.
Elrim.
With your perception check, you also do see near those veins that you mind. There's also like scrapes in the walls, like something very thin has just run by, like has just been scraping the walls, like sharp claws have just been scraping at the edges near the veins, but like missing or
I was
not
about
setting
to
it
point
off.
out.
Hmm.
my Sonic
And
the
you
Hedgehog
see it-
drawn from memory.
And as you like sort of look around, you see it around like all the walls and area, like the rocks that are spiking upwards outside this mountain pass.
Looks like something's been scratching at the walls here. Something small. thankfully.
I look at Anthony and
Probably.
I go, I'm gonna go with a kobold.
Probably.
Cool.
Would you know anything about that? From
No.
Galbo?
You're the guide.
Wait.
Listen, man. It's my first day on the job. I've
Wow,
never been
great
here.
guy.
So this is when I'm gonna pick him up and I say, "You're the fucking guy."
Throw
Now
him
I
show
don't
us
in.
even
the
know where
way.
I am, man.
Throw him in. Throw him in.
Anyway,
What race is he again?
Kobold.
Kobold.
You
Oh.
go
We've
okay.
replaced one for another.
Outlet. One rat gone.
I say the rat leads.
I don't-
It's kind of the point.
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't noticed the difference.
No, it's canonical that we watched Jamie's characters like anamorph into Four Paws, and then just forgot about Jamie.
So I just throw him forward.
Why'd
anyway,
you do
you
this,
guys make it up to the cave entrance, and you can see smoke rising out of the entrance to the cave, just a very thin trail. But you also see, anyone want to roll perception?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
25.
Hey, I actually rolled well.
And I do have dark vision. 'cause I have
22.
Black Overnight.
I do have dark vision.
Anyway, so
Well,
you can see into the cave. You can see fortifications have been set up. You can't see really beyond that because the cave takes a slight turn at the start. But you also see around the entrance of the cave impact marks of something hitting the walls and the ground. There's cracks and rubble.
Does anyone remember what we're here to do?
Like, wipe out the kobolds.
Because we could just
That's rude.
blow the cave up.
Yeah, but the point of it is they need to mine the cave, and the kobolds
And
are
all
in
the
the way.
kobolds are here.
So if we blow the cave up, that would defeat the purpose of us even bothering.
Also, blowing the cave up may lead to more disasters. The gang creates an ecological disaster to rival that of Fukushima.
Listen,
This mountain is just
we
gone.
tried.
Anyway,
I'm
you
gonna.
see
And we
impact
have
marks
succeeded. We got rid of the
um,
problem, but we created another one.
You see impact marks of something hitting the walls. You see those little like bite marks. And you notice that the bite marks only seem to appear about waist level of like Quentin and Anthony's characters.
I'm
They stop
5'2".
at that about there. Yeah, still it's about waist level.
Hey,
And then the last
God.
one
y'all.
you notice is on the roof there's like one little glowing arrow.
Like,
In
as
the
in,
roof
like,
of-
directional
roof of the cave.
arrow, or like
in the
weapon?
a weapon arrow. Like an arrow that is glowing blue.
I mean, I assume I'm probably the best one for reaching it.
I mean, I could
You said
probably.
it was like up near the top.
I could probably.
It's not a particularly big, wide cave. Like like if it was an inch shorter, you'd have to start crouching, Chris.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
So-
step into the cave.
Okay, you step into the cave, and there is a immediate turn in front of you. I assume is everyone else going to also step in the cave?
I'm gonna like peek around the
Yeah.
corner.
Okay, you peek around the corner, and you don't have dark vision, do you?
I do.
Okay, you see two kobolds with
to go
spears
in.
talking to each other, and like a barricade with two other kobolds with arrows and bows, sort of mulling around. Here, let me de-obfuscate it. You know what? He could just use Jamie's token for the time being.
Yeah.
It's close enough.
Do we have a healer anymore?
Maybe.
No,
Perhaps.
unless he's the healer sorcerer.
Yes.
And go. Does anyone grab the arrow?
Yes.
When you grab the arrow, it sort of like it's really cold to the touch.
Cool.
Frostborn arrow.
What?
Does it look like it's of elven make?
With your expertise in it,
Oh.
it kind of looks like a hybrid. The feathering and the arrowhead look elven, but the shaft is made of like not a metal, but like something between wood and metal.
Interesting. I will keep that.
Metal
Wait,
wood.
Anyway, you guys see up ahead.
Those are globals.
So,
I mean, I'm
that guy,
not. I'm no like stealth man. I'm thinking I'm just gonna walk up.
no, I stealthed. And I didn't just walk in like you weirdos.
Yeah.
It
I-
is
I
pretty.
felt
It is relatively dark in the cave.
I'm going to.
Let's
I'm gonna need stealth checks.
let's see my awesome stealth check here.
Well,
Imagine
I gave you my
stealthing.
stealth check.
2.
Wow.
You like after grabbing the arrow, you like step into the cave and just trip, and like everyone in the cave just hears a reverberating
Yeah. I'm
as you
wearing-
try
full
catching
metal
it
armor,
running.
too.
Yeah.
I then use this opportunity to say, you hear that? That's the sound of our giant friend outside. If you know it's good for you, you'll go outside and surrender.
Roll intimidation.
Do I get any kind of bonus to this for
I don't,
the
maybe.
giant thud sounds? No!
Say yes to the bonus.
Advantage! Let's go.
Two of the spearmen are like start freaking out, but then you hear behind them like a more intelligent voice say, "The cave is too small. They have to go to us. He's gonna be on his knees." And one of the kobolds just like still goes, "I surrender," and like runs away.
Let's fucking go!
He gave it to. He gave something to you at least.
The
He
net,
didn't give you all of it, but
the net average. Let's fucking go.
So the other kobold like takes his chance to move into play, and you see from behind them like a kobold, but it's like unusually bigger. Like
Kobold of unusual size.
yeah, it's like it's more like 1.75 kobolds. And and he like turns the corner, and you can also see like his like the kobolds like he started developing like horns, and his snout has like started to have more defined features, and there's little fangs growing out in front of him. And he says, "So you come to take back the cave?"
Maybe.
No, we're just here to kill the infestation.
What infestation? You mean the dragon that your buddies took care of a few months back?
No, the rat.
No, yeah, the rats.
No, the rat lizards.
Just the rats.
Tiny rat.
He snarls, and like you could just hear him like when he breathes out. There's like flames shoot out of his nose.
can I do a
And
thing?
Sure.
I'm just gonna Misty Step here
Where?
and stab
Oh.
the man.
You mean the tiny one? The big one's this one.
No,
He's got-
this one right here. That's as far as I can go with my Misty Step. So,
I mean, you could move and then Misty Step.
Yeah.
oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna Misty Step here, and I'm gonna stab the man.
You're gonna. Okay.
Okay.
Let me pull up my D&D Beyond. I gotta pull up my stat pages. Beep, 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 beep. Stop.
I'm trying to see
That's why we get nice things.
I'm gonna give everyone disadvantage if they keep doing that.
I gotta measure the cave. It's important.
That's actually okay. I'm okay with that. You guys can start measuring the models again.
Okay.
I'm almost the right
Right,
height,
Yeah,
actually.
that's actually pretty good.
Except this is like a perspective.
But here's
By the way,
thing,
Four
I'm
Paws, if you want
literally
it to work, you have to like
there.
check off boxes that say like.
I know, I
Heart
accidentally
and
keep
So there's
hitting
that,
that one
and
instead
then
of
there's
actually.
the regular one.
fuck is a
Okay.
dagger of
Menae.
home?
Fucking hell.
It's the one that he got. Anyway, so the first one hits, but the second one, like when you go to stab him again, he like reads you, and he like smacks the other dagger out of your hand as you go in for the swing,
He goes,
and it
"Bad."
skitters across the floor. He literally does say "bad," and he turns to you, and you can see the like teeth of a not kobold, something else. Turning, goes, "Nice knife."
What happened? Why did
Yeah, that's a
he do that?
lot of dice. That rolled.
I don't get. Yeah, it's like they keep updating it. Just roll the damage numbers for the first one, though.
Well, that's what I tried.
I guess it's supposed to be 8 damage.
That feels like a lot for a dagger.
Yeah, I was just saying it's
No, I
isn't
mean,
a deck.
he has the +5
Well,
dex, and
Yeah,
it has the element.
Yeah.
The question is, does he get sneak attack for this?
no.
Okay.
So you did 8. Okay. And so I guess at this point, everyone needs to roll initiative.
I need to know.
What?
Look at the left.
What do you want to know? That what's there?
No, did you see? Do you not see what I?
I do see it.
Oh, it's stuck. Okay, we're good. Are you fucking kidding me? Thankfully, we took out that one rule.
Yeah.
Pog.
The one that Chris didn't like.
You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
So I would
Yeah.
do 4 plus because I have more.
Did it at least show what I rolled?
Yeah.
Hang on.
You got a 9.
You actually
Yeah.
still almost got lower than me.
Yeah, I mean, I only have a +1.
And
But
let me
it's
see
telling me.
here.
Out of us first.
Holy shit. These guys roll really good initiative. What the fuck?
Also,
They're good at the game.
Did you say if I took damage from him swiping at my hand?
No, you didn't take damage from. He just disarmed you,
Okay.
or he just disarmed the second dagger. Anyway, so, where's yours? Oh yeah, there you are.
I hate the fact that I don't have an applicable AoE spell except for Fireball.
Do not.
Dude, same.
And
Dude,
Now
I
they're-
could always
This is getting out of
just
hand.
wall
Now
of
there are 2
fire,
of them.
blowing up the entire mountain.
anyway, so the first thing that happens is this archer right here is going to turn and shoot Quentin.
I mean, I have Sickening Radiance and Vitriolic Sphere, but I don't want to use my
Quentin, you've
4th
been
level
waiting.
skill.
I've
spell
been
slot.
waiting. I've never gotten to
Just
do
yet.
it.
Hey, Quentin, does
Hey.
an 18 hit?
Sure does.
Okay, so he fires a
Hang
arrow
on.
at you. Are you gonna deflect it?
I'm going to catch it.
I mean, it
Okay.
depends on the damage of the arrow
Well, I mean,
and how much you.
a D10, so it's at least I'm going to catch 13 plus.
What?
As long as the arrow does 20 damage or less, I catch it.
Okay. Well, you catch it, and when you catch it, you notice one thing: the arrowhead is like it's not an arrowhead; it's just the sharpened end of a stick.
Cool. I'm gonna use a key point to just fucking yeet it back at him at full force.
Okay.
Just gonna make a martial arts roll for this.
That'll hit. All right. So the Quentin rolled damage, which is 1d4 plus Dex.
This missile counts as a monk weapon, so actually I'll be rolling martial arts.
Okay.
Yep.
Which
The damage of the weapon is 1d4 unless it makes it so that it's like you're like.
It
makes it
melee
martial
weapon.
arts.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, I forget how to roll damage on this.
Click on the martial arts thing on the roll.
Huh?
Click on
Oh,
martial
on-
arts under your roll.
you're right. So 11. We'll ignore the acid. It does 11 damage.
What is the?
I don't know
Okay.
why.
So it does
it's-
11 damage. All right. And so you're gonna yeet it, and it's just gonna impale him to the wall behind you.
He's like, aha, I'll get him, and like, fucking.
All right.
I want to
And
verb.
now-
I want to say out loud. Bet you won't try that shit again.
So
That's
now,
why I walked forward like this. I wanted them to try and shoot me with a cold arrow, and I was just gonna fucking yeet it back.
and so now, the big one is going to turn to Dylan, and he's going to swing at you with a pretty nasty-looking club. And I'm going to assume a 13 doesn't hit.
A 13? No.
If it did, I'd be very sad. Also, by the way, oh fuck, an 18 didn't even hit me.
Okay.
I didn't have to do that.
Oh yeah, and that's definitely not gonna hit. And after he misses, he tries to snap at you with his teeth, but he ends up biting like the terrain behind you, like the wooden fortification.
Ow, because those are spiky.
Are they Quentin?
They look pretty spiky.
And now the second archer is going to take a shot at the mage.
They're not trying it again, dude.
No?
The mage. There's 2 spellcasters. I assume you mean me, though.
Yeah, he's gonna take a shot at, a 20 is going to hit. It's not a natural 20 though, don't worry.
Wait.
Fine.
I guess it does. I haven't started my blade song. It
And,
would have hit if I had my blade song on.
and you take 4 damage.
Owie.
And now it's Anthony's turn.
Cool. As a bonus action, I'm gonna start my blade song.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna fucking smack the fuck out of that guy. Which is. Hold on, I gotta remember what blade song does. Besides the AC.
It's also a big bluff because I can't catch 2 arrows on the same turn.
Oh, okay.
They're not very bright.
No, it's okay. That's why I said it out loud. So I'm
Yeah.
baiting him into not doing it.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes. Which one are you attacking?
The spear guy in the front.
Oh, one of the little guards. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Good. And how much damage does this fucking sword do again? D6 plus 3. Stop, game. No! What are you doing? The game is mad at me. Oh, what the fuck?
Mhm.
There it is, okay. The game didn't like that I was trying to do things. It's that
Ah.
much, and then we'll do 8 damage.
Okay. It's looking pretty beat up. And it is now Four Paws' turn.
Okay.
Mm,
I look at the big kobold. I'm just like you, the brown part of the banana now, and I use Toll the Dead on him.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Wisdom saving joke.
Good old Toll of Dead.
It makes a
Good old Toll
return.
the Dead.
All right. And what's the saving throw it needs to make? Or pass?
It's a Constitution saving throw, I believe.
Hmm?
Isn't
Well, I
it
know
a
that, but
Constitution saving throw?
what's his saving
Oh,
throw?
what's your DC?
Yeah, what's the DC?
1 second,
Should-
I'm looking for things. I'm just being retarded right now.
What's your
Yeah.
charisma?
18.
Yeah.
So then it's
14.
or yeah, 14.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I'm going brain dead.
14.
It's 10 plus
So-
spellcasting modifier.
Okay,
Wait,
well,
wait,
it's...
wait. Sorry, it's 15 because it's 8 plus stat plus proficiency.
3. Yeah. It should be 3 right now.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
As long as
Okay,
you
yeah.
haven't put levels in any other class.
No.
Which actually I don't think that would matter because we're level
It wouldn't.
7.
What?
Oh my god, are we level 8?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're level 8. Banana, no.
Alright,
I'm now
well, it didn't
wondering
pass.
if I leveled.
Oh, that's
You can do some stats. I think everyone leveled.
Yeah, no, it's if I actually did it.
Yeah. Well, do you unlock anything at 8?
Ability score improvement.
Oh.
I'm going to
Do
go
you
with.
have one of your stores at 20?
I have a
So
score of
just-
22.
Just go back to your original VOD when we played 3 months ago.
That's actually what I was gonna do. Uh-oh, I think I'm uploading.
Oh, I forgot
Wasteland
to do this.
3
Hang on.
again.
What's that?
I'm uploading Wasteland 3 episode 5 a second time.
You can't
Thanks,
forget
guy.
him. He cannot be forgotten, dude.
What's happening?
Oh dear.
I'm rework due, so he doesn't have to be
No.
on screen, dummy.
We need rework to the original.
I have to shrink him so small though. To the point where I can't. I'm taking it off screen. That's right.
Wow.
I'm him now. Here's the session. Oh god, it was.
Whose turn is it anyway?
It is. I'm waiting for 4 plus damage.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. Fuck. No, no!
He didn't succeed, so.
No succeeding, Sag.
I should have green flame blade. Oh, I didn't.
Isn't it D8 if they're not below max?
Oh,
He is below max. He got hit.
yeah, okay,
oh,
I got a
you
hit.
did. And it's D12. And I think it's 2D12 at this
It's
point?
2d8 at this point, yeah.
But he's taken damage already, so I think it's 12.
Oh, it's 2d12. Yeah, you're right.
4 times. So like,
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
A little bit.
Alright. Anything else?
Banana, no. Nothing.
Yeah.
Alright, also, 4 balls add 3 healing potions that each heal 1d4 plus 2 your.
And if we're up against
Yeah,
any,
inventory as well.
living mushrooms,
It is now
just
Chris's turn.
I can't figure out if I leveled, so I'm just gonna assume that I did.
If we go back and figure out you didn't,
Oh,
you can
there.
get it.
I'm going to attack the spear kobold. With a punch. I'm going to punch him.
Okay.
Punch.
All right.
17 hit?
Yeah.
Alright. 6 bludgeoning damage, and I can move him 5 feet.
All right.
So I'm gonna move him.
Wait,
to
the small
left.
one or the big one?
The spear guy.
Oh, the spear guy. He's dead. You killed him with the
Okay.
punch.
I'm still punching him out of the way,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna continue moving,
Hey Nolan,
just
can
kinda
I ask a
crumpled him.
question?
I have an answer.
What?
and then I move there.
I don't mind if you have to wait until like after this entire session to tell me, but just tell what was the dice of damage that arrow could have done to me?
What? That baby
The one that I impaled him to the wall.
1d4 plus 2.
imagine shooting a guy.
So now I'm gonna go ahead and try and grapple him.
Okay. So that's
Say contested either acrobatics or athletics,
so
and he has to beat a 21.
okay. Well, you can't do that, so
Okay, then he is grappled and takes 6 damage.
all right.
Question.
Answer.
If I have bear trap strapped to my chest and I'm grappling him, could I move him into the bear trap?
You have to make another contested one with no bonuses, though.
Okay. Will I have to wait until I have an attack action for that?
Mm-hmm. Because then at that point they're grappled, but you don't have to grapple them because they have to contest versus the bear trap.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then I will potentially do that next turn. So I'm done.
Okay. All right, it's Quentin's turn.
That made sense.
What's?
Fucking gremlin.
It's a little awkward.
Yeah, you have kind of blocked the way. Nolan.
Those wooden barricades are not that tall. They're like
Yeah.
they're like up to your head, so you could probably.
Oh, I could absolutely jump over that because of something that
Mhm.
Monk has or something.
Well,
Mind you, the roof is very small, so it's less of a jump and more of a vault. Because you jump, you're gonna hit your head.
It's okay. Allow me to demonstrate.
It's a small cave full of
Quentin.
kobolds.
Yeah.
It can't
You
be that
vault
big.
over it.
What, Chris?
It's like
are
the
you
roof
talking
is like
about the
9
wall
foot.
running thing?
No.
Oh, okay. Because that's next level.
No, I meant like I thought monks just had like increased jump height from something. And then they do.
If they
It's
use-
step
if
of the
they use
wind.
Step of the wind, yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm over here behind this guy. I'm in the void. I'm just gonna
Just see or him just fucking just dragged off into the
One.
darkness.
two.
I'm sorry, Quentin.
No. No.
Instantly killed by shadow people.
So do those hit?
Which on who? The tiny guy?
Yeah.
Yes, both of them do.
Okay, cool. So here's one hit. So that's 15 damage.
He's dead already.
And here's another
Oh my
30
God.
damage.
Okay, so you like punch him in the back of the head, and as his like corpse is dissolving, it flies forward like past Anthony, and lands on the ground.
Yeah.
This is what happened when Jamie tried to defy me for pause. Except I didn't have the acid damage yet. So...
Okay, by the way, okay, so now
Wait,
it's the top of
I
the
still
turn
have a
order.
little bit of movement, so
Okay,
I'm gonna help Dylan get, sneak attacks and shit.
okay.
Even though
which-
Chris is
okay.
there.
Because
So-
Chris-
The top of the turn order, you got the man grappling, and he's gonna yell. You're gonna hear him yell, "Do it, boys!" And you're gonna turn the corner, and you're gonna turn around and see them light a cannon. So you're gonna
Go
see-
ahead.
How did I not see that, by the way, when I jumped
I
over
meant-
here?
But you did. I didn't ask on accident, but also you
Can
were
I
too busy
not
punching-
be standing exactly
Well-
there then? Because I would have absolutely seen around this corner.
Because my perception was that your character they jumped over the wall, but then they immediately turned to fight
Listen,
the
I don't.
kobolds. So they
I don't
didn't
want to
really pay
be.
attention.
I don't want to be that guy, but I do
I
have a
will allow
passive
you to-
perception of 17.
I know. I will allow you to move.
Okay, cool.
You mean you're not gonna try and deflect the projectile?
Yeah, come on.
I mean, I
I'll allow
can.
you- I'll allow you for your high perception. You notice it as you get into place, and you're like, you know what?
I'm gonna keep moving.
You see them light the cannon, and there is a roar as the dust explodes in the barrel, and instead of as time seems to slow down, instead of one cannonball coming at you, you notice it's like a spray of rocks.
Oh boy. Floated it with their form of grape shot. Yay.
So I'm going to ask,
Gotta love when the kobolds come equipped with anti-infantry.
does a 19 hit
Me?
Chris or Dylan?
No, it doesn't hit me.
I mean, it would, but you need to roll damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll against it because of my gloves of missile snaring.
You're gonna missile snare a bunch of rocks.
Some.
I will allow you
Not
to
all.
I will say I will allow you to reduce damage, but I won't allow you to.
Yeah, no, not to
negate all of it.
completely delete the damage, but
He's just putting up Ion's vortex shield.
Okay, so Dylan, I'm gonna need you to take 18 damage.
18 damage. Okay.
Here, so for the gloves of missile snaring, once that rolls, I will say that if it, better yet, give me a 1d3 roll, because it's you got hit by 3 different rocks. Which one are you gonna deflect and not take the damage of?
Okay. D3. It's not there.
You know,
Okay.
you might be better off just doing uncanny dodge. Oh, do you not have that yet? I'm not
I
sure.
do.
Because that just will have the damage.
I'm just saying, as it stands right now, you are getting fucked.
I would recommend just using uncanny
Yeah,
dodge.
I'll do uncanny dodge then.
Okay, so you take 7
I'll
damage.
take 9 damage.
What?
Yeah, I
Hello?
thought you said no. You
It
said
was-
19.
It was 19. My bad, or 18. So it's just
Yeah,
9.
he said 18.
18.
What the
I don't know where I
fuck is
got
wrong
that.
with you guys?
So 9 damage.
Anyway,
Yeah, no.
so you
9.
see the 2 kobolds at the end of the hallway. The big one tries to struggle against Chris, but just can't break his contest. But you see at the end of the hallway, after the guy finishes struggling, the cannoneer at the front loads up a barrel, like a barrel of stuff into it, and then the guy in the back starts mixing a concoction and pouring it into the fuse hole.
I'm just gonna scream, please don't!
It is now Anthony's turn.
No.
Where the fuck? Hang on, wait a second. Where's Dylan in this turn order?
In
Dylan's
this turn
right
order,
before me.
I'm right before.
Okay, I was wondering where the fuck he was. Okay, there you go. Anthony, it's your turn.
Fuck, I can't really get past Chris. It's fat ass.
You can try to roll acrobatics to get over one of the or yeah, you can roll acrobatics, try to get over one of the cover. Though to be fair, this one is looking a little bit worse for wear after being peppered with rocks going at high velocity.
I'll just second level magic missile and hit each of them in the back with 2.
All right, how much damage does each of those do?
1d4 plus 1.
So roll the damage for the first 2 that are gonna, or roll damage for one of the guys and then roll for the other guy.
5 damage to the one, and then 9 damage to the other.
All right. So you can
So
tell
one of
that
them got fucked.
yeah, say the loader looks fine, but the mixer / firer looks a little bit like shit. And now it is Dylan's turn.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Good old magic needle.
Magic missile.
Can't miss this.
So I'm gonna throw that.
Yeah?
It's not gonna hit. I can tell you that. It just sort of.
It just
Oh
came
shit! You
back.
missed.
Yeah, but it came back. It's fine.
Okay.
Well,
It's a dagger of home. It will come back.
That's not the concern.
Yes. It's not, but I do have another hand. So, with my other hand, that one's going into the one right next to me.
Okay. I would say give you advantage, but that does not. It's not relevant right now. Anyway, yeah, you hit.
So there's that, and then it's 1d4, I believe.
Yeah,
For
1d4 if
sneak
it's.
attack, or 46.
Sneak attack?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a lot more than that.
Not really a sneak attack, as if you more like you shanking him as the big prison guy holds him
Ooh.
down. He's dead.
And that's for hitting my dagger away. And I yell bad at him.
Alright, Poor Paws, it's your turn.
I simply walk up to here.
You can't get
Say,
past
what the
anyway.
fuck is happening?
I can't.
Get out of the
Welcome-
way, fat ass.
Welcome to the party. We have Scary Monk Cat, Big Hug Man, Sneaky Bitch, and
Yeah.
Alright, it
Anthony.
is now Chris's turn.
Psychotic snake.
You look like a normal human.
No, she's got fangs and some scales.
What's she scale off, AP or AD?
AP, obviously.
And I am still holding the leader guy.
Okay.
The dead guy.
Chris,
And
no.
I'm just holding him up to the cannon.
Okay.
I don't.
And then
Shove his head in there.
basically, I'm like holding him like that with his head into the cannon. Bonus action to create my echo right there.
I forgot you could do that.
The
You're
boy.
gonna explode the cannon if they set that off.
That's why he's there to beat up the guy on the.
I need you to make. I want to say. I need you to make a intelligence check to make a wisdom check to think that kobolds aren't dumb enough not to set off a cannon and understand how what is it, physics works.
What? Okay.
Yeah, those kobolds totally wouldn't set off this cannon. They know better.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
We're pretty fucking retarded.
That's the dumbest character to make a wisdom saving check.
Yeah.
Alright. And
Hey,
so
at least
the-
it's not a
my-
-1 like
My
intelligence.
clone dude's gonna punch him.
Okay. That one right here.
The one by the fuse area, that guy.
Okay. Well, roll for punch.
I want to play the Ice Age, like.
It hits.
So 9 bludgeoning damage.
Dies.
Oh,
You
boy.
punch him, and he crumples.
Alright.
No.
And now it is Quentin's turn.
I have to get to the other kobold before he lights the cannon. But first, I need to scroll in enough so that I can fucking rotate my character. Thank you. Oh boy.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Get out of my head, get out.
Dude, what if I just fuck it?
They both hit.
Yeah, I don't think
How do you
this-
want to? How do you want to do it?
I'm just going to put my hand on his head, and I'm just going to literally squish it, because the ass is just gonna soften it. Just...
He dead.
Gross.
So
It's okay.
as you guys take notice, you do hear some movement in the other parts of the cave, sort of like scrambling around.
Like behind that barricade I just noticed is there in real life?
Huh?
The barricade?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
But you also notice a few other hallways.
All right, so I'm gonna stealth now.
Is that a crossbow?
Yeah,
Cool.
Wow.
there's a big old crossbow leaned up on the wall.
Yeah, let's see.
Right? Are you going into that hallway?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna stealth into
You
this
also do
hallway.
see back here, like,
That definitely looks more like a pickaxe.
It has a. You can. If Dylan
It has
moved,
the
you could see an
drawstring.
arrow.
Yeah, there's an arrow there.
Ah, okay.
And yeah, and a drawstring.
just very thin.
Yeah, the drawstring is very thin. And I thought it was a pickaxe at first. Too.
It looks more like a scratch. Hey Dylan, you
Yeah,
want to take a
I
couple?
thought-
It looks more like a
Thought it-
pickaxe.
I thought it was just the
Don't, it's trapped for sure. It
the
always
hatch.
is.
crosshatch marks on the map.
What's up?
No, it's just nothing.
Shut up.
Hey, I want their gunpowder. Or
Uh,
I
whatever
mean,
they're
that's in those
using.
crates.
Yeah, I want to drag the cannon out a little bit, like back.
Okay, it's not an actual
I know.
prop part of the map, but
Mimic,
I will
mimic,
say that I
mimic.
do understand what you want.
Okay, and I want to see what's in all these barrels.
Okay, so you're just gonna jump over that hay bale and into the barrels.
I mean, I'll move it,
All right.
Barrel.
make it easier for everyone.
Barrel.
So we'll go at this one at a time. So you move the hay bale, and anyone want to make any perception checks?
I shouldn't
Yeah.
because I'm not there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going this way.
Okay, Chris, you don't really notice anything. However, Anthony, while Chris is moving this, you see something catch the light of the like something catches in the smoke around the entrance to that like cache.
Like something
So-
shiny or
Something is sticking up in the air, straight across. There's a few of them.
hey,
so-
stop moving for a second.
Yeah.
Just freeze.
Okay.
I'm gonna get closer and examine what the fuck's going on.
So as you get closer, you notice like strung across the entranceway is a bunch of like razor thin, like fishing line.
Mm-mm.
And as the more you
Really?
notice, like the more you see, and it's like strung in like a super dense net.
There's a trap there. You should avoid that.
Oh.
Hmm.
And as you trace the lines, you see that some of them are like just rigged up to, like, climbing pittons, like the things that you stick into the rock to mine
Yeah.
or to climb. They're stuck into the rock, like right above, like veins of the red dust, with a
Oh.
bunch of like metal scraps hooked on as well.
Yeah, I don't mess with the magic stuff. You guys can deal with that.
Could I just cut the lines without it being a problem? Or
Great
Let's see.
question.
Can you give me an investigation check?
if
Hi,
I don't know
Chris.
what my investigation is, yeah.
I see something's caught your eye.
Yeah.
Sure has. I've been waiting for everyone else to take
Yeah,
their
you see
existence.
that. You see that this is a pretty basic setup, just meant to catch people who go into like hastily. If you cut it, you wouldn't be in danger of it. Just make sure that you snip the lines, without putting any tension on them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like slice the lines with my dagger real quick.
All right, so you cut through all the lines with the dagger, and you're good to go. And you can start seeing that these barrels have the like insignia of the Dwarven Mining Company, like that stronghold outside. As well as some of them are just like rations and other things of that kind of making.
Why?
Well, have at it. Well, I'm gonna check out like what's exactly in one of the barrels.
Well, you pop open which one? Just like mark one.
Just the front one, closest one.
This one.
Yeah.
You pop it open, and you're like sort of blasted in the face with this, the dust. Sort of. You have your
Yeah,
gas mask on, so
careful
you're
of
fine. But
that.
otherwise,
Uh,
it's a very dangerously large amount of it. And you notice that even though there's metal strips on the wood or on the barrels, they're also like locked. There's like little bits of wood separating it between the barrel and the actual like dust itself,
I'm
as well
gonna
as like wax sealing.
I'm gonna look at Verlum and I'm gonna hold my bag of holding open and tell him to load it up.
Verilum is no longer there.
What was that?
Hey, put this barrel in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab like three. I'm gonna grab like 3 of the barrels and put them in my bag.
Okay, you load up 3 of the barrels into the bag, and now we would go to what Quentin is staring at.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you are looking at what looks like to be a treasure chest.
I'm gonna walk towards it completely unawares.
A man of culture.
I have 3x big boom boom barrel in my inventory now.
And this perception is for the chest itself.
Okay.
The other was for the walk up.
You don't see anything intrinsically wrong with the chest. However, when you like start to open it, you feel like a tension under the lid. And you sort of look down under it and you can see like fishing wire strung on the inside,
Mm-hmm.
and it's preventing it from being opened easily. You figure if you open this, it's gonna snap something that's gonna cause a reaction.
I'm not good at disarming traps.
I can do that.
Can you? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you like this?
What do you mean?
You know damn well what
Because it's a nice thing to have. I could do it, but I'm not there.
All right. Gonna go ahead. Rolling my thieves' tools proficiency. 10.
Yeah, you can do it, man. You can
So
do it.
you start disarming the trap. You go about it, and you're thinking you're tracing it. You find it, and as you snip what you think would be the line, you hear 2 vials like break violently inside, and there's a simmering noise. And the
right.
corners of the chest start leaking a like brown viscous liquid.
I'm gonna use this opportunity
Do
to
I-
get away.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my shield and just basically slam the lid open.
As you look in, you see what was left of a pretty nice sword that has been melted away by 2 vials at the top that you assume combined to create an acid type of some type,
Mhm.
as
Poor
well
sword.
as what looked to be some leather padding, but has long since been past its usefulness.
I'm going to grab one of the vials.
It is shattered. It's like the
Oh, it
top of
broke
the
them?
vial.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's like like a root beer bottle. It's like just the
Yeah.
neck of one of those.
Okay. Darn. Do I have any? Is the acid like pooled up at the bottom? You
No,
said
it's
like,
leaking out. Yeah, it's burning through the chest.
I will BRB.
Okay. I'm going to dump out a potion of healing and try and gather some of it at the corner of the chest using the empty vial.
Okay, you start trying to gather it in the vial, and it just sort of melts through the glass as well.
Oh. I didn't need that potion, it's fine.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. When you take a second look at the like stems of the vials, you notice they seem to glitter
Wow, it is
a little
so windy
blue.
outside.
which
Mhm.
you can assume means they've been like treated alchemically to hold these
Yeah.
concoctions.
I'm gonna take the bottlenecks.
All right.
Maybe I can take them to someone and be like, "Hey, how is this made? I want some."
Alright. So you've acquired 2 like blue tinted glass stems.
God, it's fucking hot. Let me turn my AC on. Ugh.
Ooh. All right, I'm back to more important matters.
Testing that out. It's okay.
Anyway, now it's Dylan's turn.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, you see 2 ways ahead of you.
See 2 ways ahead of me. All right, left is always right.
Go and you see a kobold who's sort of like picking at some rocks.
All right, I want to sneak up to him.
Okay.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna roll. Where is it? Cool.
You
At least
stub
you
your
get
toe
crit
on a
fail
rock.
on skill.
Yeah. I can't
you're
crit
fine.
fail.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay. So I just want to come up to him. All right. And then I want to snap his neck.
Okay, roll for stealth again.
Roll for what?
Just roll one more stealth for me.
Okay.
You snap his neck.
Sweet. All right. Cool. So what's over here? Just a fire?
Yeah, it's just low smoldering. There's no open flame though.
Interesting. Interesting rocks. Okay, I'm gonna come back over here.
Let's see.
So you said this kobold had like pronounced horns?
Yes.
I'm gonna want to chop those off.
So you take his horns, and they look like, from your experience around the bear, so you've seen like dragonborn with decent horns, and these look like underdeveloped. Like they're fully developed in terms of like their protrusions and like their solidness and things like that, but they're underdeveloped in a sense of if it was on like a regular dragonborn.
Okay. And it was like 2 horns?
Yeah, it was 2 horns. And so the last place. Also, did you check the rocks that he was picking at, Dylan?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, you do
Okay.
see some bluish stuff in the rock.
Okay. So, what I rolled nature to see what it is.
Language proficiency.
Language proficiency. Let's go.
I would roll perception.
Perception. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We pick up one of the smaller rocks that they were poking at, and you see what you assume to be some sort of precious stone inside of the rocks. That it's not clear like a crystal, but it's more of an opaque, almost like a lapis lazuli.
I'm gonna put all of these rocks into my large bag of holding. For
Ah.
later excavation.
I think appraisal is the word you're
Well,
looking for.
excavation and then appraisal. I need to get it out of the rocks.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Right, so you store rocks. You got 3 medium-sized rocks and like 1 like pretty decent rock that you had a little bit of a tough time getting in.
Heard. Okay. Now I'm gonna come back over here and search this way.
All right.
Was there anything else weird about that guy?
He had a lot more developed teeth. His bones, like bone structures inside of his limbs, were more defined compared to the regular kobolds. Like if you took like a kobold, but then turned up the like bony structures, made it like more bulky. It was bigger than the other kobolds too. Like it was like a kobold like transitioning into dragon mode or something.
Language proficiency.
I'm gonna also take some of his
Thank you.
fangs as well. Those are gonna go on my necklace.
You have a
All right.
problem.
What?
How heavy is that necklace gonna get?
No, I mean the fire giant finger is in my room.
I mean,
Forgot
he
we had a
uses-
house.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so you see 2 kobolds chilling in a fire. They sort of like look like they are trying to ignore what happened in the other area.
It's like they very clearly know something bad went down.
Yeah.
What are we
Alright.
looking at, buddy?
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna stealth very close to them. But this time, I'm gonna be like, hey. So everyone else is dead. And if you don't want to end up the same, you should probably leave.
They just sort of like they jump. They just like drop their spears and they both like do like an awkward walk out of the like cave. They're just like you know that like you don't want to run but you need to go somewhere fast walk. That's what they did.
I wave at them and say, "Have a nice day."
Fucking just choked on my Dr. Pepper. I couldn't say anything.
Hey, that reminds me. I have Dr. Pepper. I'll be right back.
Oh, that fucking hurt.
Anyway, there's one last location you guys haven't searched, and it's
Can I-
like totally. It's not something you can vault. This is like boarded up to the like
Can I peek? Is there any like cracks in it?
roll perception.
Fuck me. Oh god.
Okay,
24.
so you find a crack and you look in there, and inside you see another one of the mutated kobolds standing next to a shaman over a fire. And as you're looking around, you notice in the back of the room the corpse of a like dragon.
Interesting. Hey,
Okay.
wait.
What if we turn this and then fire it at a shaman?
I was just gonna
And-
punch through it and like
I'm back.
grab
Oh.
him.
And while you're like looking, the big one turns to the like what you assume is a shaman, and he says, "They've already killed the rest, you know." And the shaman responds, "Yes, I'm aware." So what do you say? We blow this location? This corpse is sacred.
Here, at this point, I'm going to go. You know, you can give up.
They both jump, and the bigger one says something along the lines of like, in like Draconic. You probably catch what you can assume is a few racial epithets in Draconic. But then the shaman says, "Enough."
What did he say?
Oh, what did he say? I'm not allowed to say it here.
Oh god.
Let me hear it.
Hmm. Are you on the
The,
cannon?
the shaman then says, "So what do you want? Us to just leave? Is that it?" I assume you're going to be wanting to take everything else we've got in this room and
I
leave
mean,
us to
technically,
rot in
you
the
stole
wilderness.
this place for.
I mean,
like,
if you value your lives, then yeah, I would
start-
probably leave.
I start rotating the cannon.
I go. You might want to hurry. Make your mind now. You can
This
leave.
guy's
or
kind of
you can
angry
get
and he's
shot by
pointing a cannon at you now.
We need the body of the dragon.
You can take
We
like
just-
as much as you can carry within 5 seconds.
I'm sorry. We're gonna have to have everything that's in there.
What do humans have to use the corpse of a sacred
I'm just at this
being?
point. I'm gonna fucking punch through the wall and grab this guy by the shirt and go. You're leaving.
And I'm gonna zoom in here and grab this
It's
guy
not
by
a
the shirt. Who
doorway.
the fuck
It's
are
no
you calling
doorway.
a
It's not
human?
a doorway. Relax.
Did he just phase through the wall?
No, over here. I'm gonna walk over here.
There is no. There's
no
no
doorway.
entry,
Yeah.
Dylan. It's
You punched
no,
through
it-
the wall.
a hand size, and I haven't even
Also-
made the roll yet.
Are you implying that you have you've got like a 7-foot reach?
I'm implying.
Yeah, no, you would have to punch through the wall to get through it.
I'm implying that the scale's messed up.
No.
There's 1 inch difference.
How long should I give them?
I'm gonna punch through the wall, look through the hole, and go. You should just
long
go.
should
I'm not the one forcing you to go. My friend piloting the cannon is.
Yeah, the shaman goes, fine. Weishatil, grab the skull. And he goes, fine. And he picks up the skull, straps it to his back, and they leave. The shaman melts a hole in the area you punched, and they both leave.
All right, hold on.
Wait. No. So while they're
Okay.
walking by, I'm gonna put a hand on the shaman. I said everything.
What's up?
I said to leave everything. So that's
No.
not everything, and
He's
you're
gonna say-
taking
He
a
says. He turns and says to you, "Your friend told we could carry what we could take on our backs."
I said you had
No.
5 seconds. You used that
Yeah.
up. You should
We
go
did.
now.
skull.
You
And
should,
my
just,
friend
you should just not
is
stop
not the
moving.
one
You
making
should
the
just you
decision
shouldn't
here.
stop to do this conversation. You should just run.
Yeah,
Yeah,
telling
you-
this to them.
I'm gonna go ahead and grapple the mage.
You're gonna grapple them.
I look at him and I go.
Yeah.
I told you you had 5 seconds.
You know what? I'm going to,
It has hold person on the other one.
as you walk towards him in the fraction of a second you do that, he smacks his staff on the ground. The bones sort of rattle on top, and he just vanishes.
Okay, but the other one's still there, right?
Yeah, the other one's still there.
Is that a
The one with the
spell?
dragon scroll. Skull.
He's looking at where the
Hey,
sage.
hey Nolan,
This poor man.
What's up?
I tell
that
him
a
drop it,
spell?
you can live.
Is it a spell? Yeah.
then I cast counterspell.
You're gonna counterspell him.
hmm
Oh my
It
God.
works back into place, and he goes, "I'm going to curse each and every one of you."
I didn't do anything. I
Okay.
literally told you
You
could
are-
go.
That is
So-
fine, but
So you cursed them.
And also
can-
third level hold person on both of them.
I grappled with a 32.
okay, he's grappled.
They both need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
Versus 15.
I'm going to.
Why don't
I'm
you
going
just
to
give
this to-
Nolan a second to
Yeah,
say
instead
something,
of-
Anthony?
You know what? Here, I'm gonna give something to Forepaws.
Mhm.
We're just bombarding him with how we're
To
dealing
be fair,
with the
I didn't say
situation.
anything the whole time.
No, but then as Nolan kept trying to speak, you kept reiterating the thing he was trying to let you do. But you kept saying it.
We were saying so much at once that.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Yeah.
He's going to as Chris grabs it, say, you will seek no, or you will have no friendship in the dragons and the kin of dragons. You will find no friendship there in the desert. May your bones dry to dust.
Question
And,
is, does he do this to
you're
me
gonna-
too? Because I was a nice
Everyone in this room feels like a desert heat sweep over the back of their neck.
You think I
Start
care
roughing
about
it.
rats like you?
Guys, you guys should stop. I'm just hiding over here.
I've been being
You guys
nice
should
to them.
Stop this. It's not very good.
I've been being nice to them, and he still fucking cursed me.
on the corpse of Gelt, the desert will be your undoing. And Chris, you feel like a sun radiating down the back of your neck.
So
Curses.
I'm gonna stab the
treated.
man.
Well, I wasn't gonna kill it.
So does
Okay,
like
go ahead.
okay, so I rolled it.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, you stab him.
Okay, cool.
Whoa.
So we're gonna roll that, and then we're gonna roll what is it? Where is
46
that?
this time?
Yep. Oh, all right. So 19 damage.
Okay. Well, he dies, and as you kill him, he says, "The pact is done." And you feel like there's like a snap, like a shattering of glass noise behind like everyone's ears.
Wait,
And the
everyone
heat,
in the
like,
room,
the heat-
or
Everyone. And you feel like the sun has just left you. And the other guy is just going to like drop the skull, and he's gonna be like, "Wow." He's just gonna he's gonna slit his own throat at that point.
Oh.
I feel like that
I-
was like uncharacteristically douchey of two of you.
I wasn't gonna hurt them.
I'm very greedy.
So you've got
Guys fucked up.
I wasn't gonna hurt him.
Listen, I wasn't gonna hurt them if they left everything.
Well, now, Fourpaws and I, who were not mean to them in any way, also have to suffer the consequences.
Hey, I wasn't mean at all. I just
You-
canceled his spell.
That's pretty... Really, Anthony? That
I canceled
counts.
his spell. That was it.
You're the reason this happened.
How?
He would not have done any of this if he had just left. What do you mean, how?
I didn't start the altercation. How am I the reason it happened? I just canceled a spell.
If you had let him go, nothing would have happened.
But
you
not
guys kinda
all of the
fucked
blame
up.
is on me.
90% of it.
I didn't start the altercation, therefore none of it is on me.
You kind of...
You continued it.
You started the part that mattered.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
because
my
after he
fault.
left.
Really?
No. Okay.
It's largely
Because
your
yes,
fault, and then
we
it's also...
started, or like I personally started this, but
Listen,
after he was gone, it was just this one guy with the skull, and we could have just had that.
Alright, I'll get blamed for an altercation I didn't start.
Yeah, but you did,
it
kinda.
doesn't matter. The blame's on all three of you. Shut up.
Exactly. I'm not
I
saying
wasn't
it's
doing
just
anything
you,
official.
because it was also me.
Listen, you guys fucked up. You got
Listen.
cursed by a shaman. Listen,
I mean, you
man.
did too.
Yeah, we all got cursed by a shaman because you dipshits
To
didn't
be
want to listen to
fair,
him.
the way
And
counterspell
now-
works, all Elamine
Shut
saw
the
was
fuck
him
up, nobody
casting a
cares.
spell, and she canceled it. He never turned invisible. She didn't know what he was going to do. She just canceled the spell.
Why are we arguing about this?
Irrelevant.
We
Let the
already
person
decided. Irrelevant.
Yeah. Also, let the person who's kin of dragons tell you guys what the kin of
literally a
dragons have done
fucking
to you.
You guys fucked up. We're all cursed now. We're not allowed to enter the city of dragons at all. We need to get a fucking pardon now. You piece of shit. So I'm just gonna walk into you. Start gaming.
Pain.
I try up
Should
a
we get a
sling
color?
for the skull, but just to have it hanging from my hip.
Why do you not
As a
just throw it in a
bonus.
bag of holding?
Because
As a bonus, we can't enter deserts. We're kind of fucked if we enter a desert. Take a piece of the dragon. All of you.
Okay,
You guys fucked up really bad.
I'm gonna take like a
I'm gonna
small.
take a dragon's claw.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Wait,
specifically put the head in my large
This is
bag
why
of
we can't
holding.
have nice things.
Chris already took the
Why did I
head.
materialize
Yeah.
here?
Oh, you're
Hey.
so lame.
Why did I have
Hey.
to be the one who had to guide these dipshits?
I would like a fang, please, before you take
We'll
the
grab
head.
dragon piece. It's,
I got the claw.
Question.
One of the claws.
what's answer?
same.
Or question for the guide.
Yes.
You're saying we need to grab a piece. Is that part of the clearing the curse thing, or
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm
Sure
gonna grab
enough.
a separate piece in addition to the head.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Verlin, can I have
Everyone grab
a
a
thing?
piece.
Since you,
Okay, yeah. I'm just
that
gonna
saves you
grab
from the trap?
like the neck.
And you have a what now?
I want a fang.
Yeah. I have-
Cool.
Yeah, I don't. As long as I have the head
Yeah.
in some like capacity, I'm cool.
I'll just take one of like the main incisors and just
Yeah.
break it off.
So, what's over here?
Pain.
Listen, greed got ahead of me.
And we're all paying for it.
Yes.
I look at Dylan in character and say, if this isn't time for character development, I'm going to backhand you.
The chest is mine. I sit on it, and I go through.
Elmin's not concerned with curses at all.
You know,
Okay, buddy.
I look at
Yeah.
you and I say, "That's fair." You can have the chest. I don't care. I got what I wanted.
You got
All right.
cards.
All right, Four Paws. Inside the chest, you find 5,000 gold.
Pog.
You should share that with the other person who was
No.
trying to be nice to them.
True. I give 2,000. No, 2,000. 2,300 of it to him.
Okay. Fucking
Go check the
weirdo.
chest.
I'll take
I'm
that
not
weird
splitting it
ass
all the way in
amount.
half.
I'll
Fuck you.
take that weird ass amount. I don't care.
Hey,
You're
question,
part of
what
this dipshit party that got me cursed.
What was the name that he said for the dragon?
Gel.
Gelt.
Gelt.
His name is Gelt. Anything else in the chest? This gold.
Also, this does
Uh,
mean
you-
we physically can't turn in this quest until we fix this, because the city we came from and got this quest in is in a fucking desert. So that means we also can't continue hunting down the other party that we were hunting down.
Yeah, well now we have to hunt down a shaman buddy.
And you probably killed the only shaman in like a very far area.
And I'll take just like a knuckle bone from it.
Okay. So inside the chest, you also find a. This is a more interesting. Like, you find like a scrap of like dark iron, like a dark metal. It looks like it's a piece to a mace, like that fell off.
Ooh.
And also, give me a second.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm responding to somebody who's dealing with work-related bullshit.
I can't believe she left me. 101111. Pain.
You find
Oh shit.
a like orb. You find a like a glass orb with looks like sand swirling in it, and you recognize that from where
No,
you're from.
no one died. We just all
That's
got
a-
cursed by a shaman
That's a
because
orb with a sandstorm where it'll basically just like once you break
Anthony
it within the next
is-
hour, it'll conjure a sandstorm at your location.
Anthony is like desperately
I
rationalizing
take that and store it away.
stopping
'cause I
the
know these
shaman who
people are
was
fucking
actively
retarded.
cursing us and hold personing him.
And then
And
the last item
Dylan
you
stabbed him
find
because
in there is a nice belt embossed with like a bunch of gems. You'd probably rate to be about a like 2,000 gold belt sold, and it fits just your size.
Fucking go. And you want to look at like the piece of dark scrap metal?
I'm not good at that kind of thing. I could
Wait,
percent.
Mr. Information, you want dark scrap metal? You want to look at it? Hmm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
Oh yeah.
He's not
Okay, I'll
talking
give it
to
a
you.
big boy.
I mean, I'm a smith too, so.
Yeah.
You look at the metals.
He's a
and you
lot of
definitely-
things.
You definitely tell it came
know.
off, but you don't understand how it would have. There's no like weld points for it to have broken off of. And oh, you're looking at that. That's a cask of like old wine.
It looks like a
Not
chest.
No, it's a cask of wine.
And
Okay.
I look at Chris and say, "You're not allowed to dump this one out."
Okay.
And then that little storage container over there.
have my
Oh,
barrel
that
over
one. Wait, over here. Yeah, no, that's a chest. You open
Oh.
it up and it contains just scrolls and writing utensils, as well as a small book.
I'll take the book and flip through it.
It is in Draconic.
I will pass
I'll
the book
get the book.
to the man who can read it. I look at
And
you
I'll
and go.
flip through
I
it.
look at you and go. You are vaguely better than the previous
also read it.
goblin we had with us.
But You know.
You
Oh,
you
okay.
read the book, and the book is just it's like a history, but it's more of a it's sort of like a history textbook for the nation that it's meant for. So it's full of a bunch of like grandeur and like how they're the greatest city and shit like that. You can tell
Oh.
it's more like pleasure reading.
I see. It is literally a history book.
But this is
I
a
go,
cask of wine, and these are just
I'll-
provisions.
I'll take the book.
No, fuck you.
All right.
It's particularly popular among people who like dragons or people who are part of the dragonborn descendants.
So
And I
who's
throw the
ready
book
to
at him.
who's ready to get on the great like Brody quest tier like uncursed adventure?
Yeah.
I sure am, because I
Let's go.
Oh shit! I double clicked on my token.
As I climb up the walls with my
There's a
Nice.
hole.
no. Climb up the wall and just walk
Also-
on the ceiling.
There's
Oh,
no
it's like
ceiling.
no
It's-
Spider
skulls.
climbing.
I mean the ceiling of the cave.
Yeah, and then just walk upside down and just out.
What's up, Four Paws?
Oh, what about the scrolls in here too?
A lot of it is like it looks like personal journals about the dragon in here.
Ah,
You can, if reading through them, it seems that they found this dragon like rotting and already dead, and they set up to like sanctify the site before they could bury it.
you wizard lady. Fucking put all the scrolls in your bag of holding if you want them.
Throws all of them into the fire. Yay!
Woo!
The other thing
And I throw the
does
book
anyone
in
want to
there,
make
too.
anyone want to make one more perception check?
Sure.
I love Quentin's like character immediately warps back.
Wow. What are the odds?
Not good.
Anthony, while you're like looking over all the stuff, looking for like lore, you do notice one thing: the dragon's like ribs are cracked quite violently. Like some of them are falling apart, and other parts of the body seem to be in states of like combat wounds.
Wait, would you say there's
Like
like,
the
bone
back ribs.
dust?
No,
Damn.
more like bone cracks and shards.
That would have been a good callback to a previous campaign where bone dust was kobold crack. And if a
Yeah.
non-kobold did it, you went fucking bonkers.
Or you learn draconic.
Or you
Doesn't
learned draconic,
matter.
true.
Absolutely crazy.
So that's about it in the room.
Okay.
Also, Chris, you when you're holding the piece of the like black metal, you
Yeah.
do sort of feel like an energy.
Feel
Humming
like
through it.
Spider-Man.
Cool.
Can I see the chunk of metal?
Oh wait, Nolan.
Uh,
You said this is a cask of wine, right?
this right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start dragging it out with me.
It's not that big. You could probably fit it under your underarm.
Okay, then I'll lift
It's just
and walk
it's,
out.
it's
With my
just
9
big
strength.
for like visuals.
Nolan,
Me.
I have a question about multi-class.
Huh? What?
God.
Would you allow me to play, like, to level up an artificer, even though I don't have the intelligence for it?
No.
I would say no.
Okay.
At that point, no. I'm gonna have to deny. Anyway, you guys go outside.
Hey, Verlin, can I see that metal for just to look
Yeah.
over? I just want to make a history check on it.
Okay.
Do I know anything about this at all?
It's you do feel the magic under it, like just by touching it. You feel like it like generates sort of a, I guess, magic, either some sort of protection or like offensive aura around the user whenever like some prerequisite is made. You can tell that much. You haven't encountered anything specifically like this in your travels, but it is quite powerful and surprising that something like this would chip off an artifact.
Okay. To ritual cast, I'd probably just have to be standing still, right? Or I'd have to be like in a place for a while.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
additional 10 minutes to ritual cast.
Okay. Because I can ritually cast Identify later, but not right now.
Mhm.
Here you go. Let me have it back
Okay.
later
Hey,
whenever
Nolan.
we can take a
Yeah.
break.
After leaving the cave to cope with my party, I'm going to take a massive swig of the wine,
It's a pretty good wine.
and I'm gonna go ahead and make my con saving throw.
You don't have to. It's not very strong.
It's okay, I'm good anyway.
You assume it would be strong for somebody of like a lesser body weight.
I mean, I'm not too terribly tall.
Yeah,
Or
but
heavy.
like compared to like 3 pound, 3 foot, like 3 foot 70 pounds.
I mean, I'm only like, I think 50 more pounds than that.
It's a lot in alcohol.
Anyways, we should probably head to the dwarves and let them know we've been cursed.
We don't need to let them know that.
It's
We
called
can just
hazard
let
pay.
them know we succeeded.
It's called
Oh, you're
hazard
right.
pay.
That is true.
Wait, what?
It's called hazard pay.
Yeah, we might get more
Ah,
credit
yeah.
for it.
Or fucking information on where another camp of kobolds is. We could get unfucking cursed.
True. Okay.
No, we're gonna
Onward.
go over there. We're gonna get uncursed, and they're gonna, and everyone else is gonna be like, "Give us your money or die." And
You know,
they're
at
gonna
that point, I'm just
"Okay,
gonna leave.
I'll curse you again."
I'm physically going to leave. If
I promise I won't do that again this time.
And I
just
guarantee
let the
I'm
gold
fucking-
get ahead of me.
I
Gordon,
guarantee
give me
I'm
the wine.
yeah.
Let me fucking
The
drink
gold.
I'm gonna.
it.
I'm gonna.
Sorry.
This is where from Galbo and the like Sonoria like bond starts. I have fucking like tip the barrel over so you can drink from it because I'm like you probably can't hold this. So I'm just like tap on it when you're done.
Chug. On save. Shit's pants.
Oh my god.
He's not having a good time.
Woo! Dies.
Uses prestidigitation to shit someone else's pants.
True.
Oh, I should turn off my cave ambience.
I'm dying and I'm angry.
Anyway, you guys head back to the dwarves, and he comes out and he's like, "Wow, you guys look like shit. What happened?"
Curse.
Oh, you
These
got
retards
cursed.
Gave us a curse.
Oh fuck! They did it to one of my dwarves years ago. I think he's I don't know where he is actually. We
Well, he's
lost
not-
him. He went trekking back to the city.
Ah, I was gonna say he's not in the desert, but I guess he is.
Yeah, Chinaki stuff.
Across the desert.
It's funny they curse you that you can't enter their city. Their city's in the middle of the biggest desert in this plane.
Yep.
Right, so is the city where
That's
we
the
need to go
point.
to get, like, mega paid, you know?
Oh yeah, I know. That caravan's leaving soon too. The one that has your payday on it.
Yeah, are they still in town?
Yeah, I mean, you guys were only in there for a couple hours. They're gonna be here for 2 or 3 days, tops.
Oh, cave's clear.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make sure to sign off on that paperwork and give it to the caravan. They'll hold it at the guild hall, I guess, for you, assuming you make it through. I mean, you don't have to cross much desert to get back to the city.
We're not entering the desert at all. I ain't
Also-
taking that chance.
Now, I'm just gonna throw this as, like, a word of caution. I'm assuming if you don't want to be cursed too, you should probably treat the dragon bones in there with care.
There's a dead dragon in there?
Yeah. And
Oh shit! No
dude,
wonder
I just want to warn you. You know, a kobold wizard teleported out with all of the money.
I mean, don't they have to die to curse you?
Mm-hmm.
How did he get out with all the
Two.
It was another one.
money? Well,
Two of them.
roll persuasion.
Dylan, I assume your persuasion's better than mine.
Yeah,
Would it be
whatever.
deception?
Unfortunate that you had to kill one for the other one to just say "fuck you."
It would be the same roll. They're
That's
the exact
fantastic.
same.
Anyway, so if y'all don't want to die,
Mhm.
I mean, you can just stay in the south. But that's not a way for proud adventurers to be going. I mean,
That's
I know
not
there's a
life.
forest to the north.
Do you know of any other like kobold locations of interest? You're a genuine kobold hating dwarf. You surely.
We didn't hate those kobolds.
Honestly,
we
that
just
wine
they
might be
just
affecting
weren't.
you
They
more
just
than you
went
thought.
ape. They just went crazy when that. I guess when that dragon died. Aren't
Nah,
we
they
supposed to
found
kill
it
him?
dead.
Must have been that crazy adventuring party that came through here a few months ago and did that shit.
Yeah.
Wild.
So
That is
surely.
what happens when you kill a dragon.
Let me think. And he starts like stroking his beard and is like, I don't think I know at least kobolds west of here, which is where the desert isn't.
Hmm.
I mean, you could probably go. You could go west to a port town to try to get into Glandy, but I don't know if the curse applies inside the city when it's built half into a desert. Well, he goes inside. He's like, let me ask around a little bit. Just hang out around here for a few seconds while I go ask some of my more traveled miners.
As soon as he leaves, I turn to the 3 party members responsible for this, and I go, "Really, guys? You
You're
couldn't
welcome.
just let him go?
No.
Hey, Trisha.
Why'd you kill him?"
Maybe it would be a better idea if you hold on to the skull in your bag.
Uh,
Just a bit heavy.
there you go. As I open up
Yo,
the escaping
Four
bag.
Paws, you don't know how much Chris can carry, do you? Chris basically doesn't have
A
a weight
retarded
limit.
amount?
He-
Yeah? I assume so.
Yeah.
No, I just assume everything from Chris's character at this point.
Goliaths are dumb as far as
yeah, they have
carrying
like double carry
Yeah,
weight.
it's double for their size.
But I will apologize. I did get ahead of myself.
It's
I did
okay. We'll
nothing.
just go to a
Didn't.
friendly kobold encampment. And
Oh, of course. As all the friendly kobold encampments everywhere.
He said those ones went crazy. Normally they're not that bad.
We still have to find one.
Yeah. But then
Have a
we tell them
kobold right here.
we tell them
You're
we're
not
gonna
good
find...
enough.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you're not
Okay.
a shaman.
Yeah,
And if you are, then you need to fucking tell us.
No,
you
dude,
could-
I wish.
If you could uncurse us, you would have already done it.
No, that would have been really funny.
Listen, you would have at least uncursed me.
Listen, we just need to tell them that we're gonna deal with the people who actually killed the dragon. Because we were
And-
planning on doing that anyway.
That is
yeah,
true.
we thought these kobolds did it.
Although we weren't necessarily planning on killing the other party, we're just trying to steal that arrow back. This is a really convoluted chain of ADHD fucking side quests.
You know what? You guys are only
Whatever that means.
you guys are only responsible for ADHDing yourself into this side quest chain. These are your
It is
decisions you made.
To be fair, we had to get famous enough to fucking come into contact with the other people, so we had to go do side quests. And this one was like the
Yeah.
highest paying, easiest one, and now we're fucking cursed.
This is
See,
really how
what's
it
funny
be,
is-
huh?
Literally,
Yeah.
literally doing nothing would have been better for us. Literally sitting in town
Here,
with
Four
our
Paws, let
thumbs
me
in our
give you-
ass would have been better.
Yeah.
And just
Probably.
waiting.
Let me give you a crash course on how this campaign has gone. Murder mystery into a literally jumping on top of a hill, Deus Ex Machina for evidence,
Just
into
we wouldn't
magical
leave the hill.
city, into walking to the giants, into
Yeah, okay.
And do
Yeah,
beating
no,
up
our-
the giants,
Some of
then
this-
joining
I
with the
had the stream
giants.
open in my background.
No.
This is,
So
this is
our
exactly like Chris's and my it's like Wasteland 3 game where we accept a quest and we just side with the other people every fucking time.
Yeah.
And this time it's being forced on us because we were fucking cursed. Because Dylan, why did you stab him? He couldn't move. Why did you? What was the point? You could have just taken the thing from him. You actually just fucking.
You all fucked us. What do you mean?
listen. I didn't know
I
what
didn't
he
do
was
anything.
doing.
I can complain.
You genuinely didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything that my character
You
wouldn't have
stopped him from
done.
teleporting away, dipshit.
She didn't
Even
know
if
it was
you-
a teleportation
even if
spell.
you
He was
didn't-
It doesn't
casting a
matter,
spell.
still
It
did-
could have been
If
offensive.
Hitler didn't know he was killing the Jews, but they still died, he
That's-
kind of has
That's
some.
a completely other level. He was casting a spell. She did not want him to cast said spell, so she stopped it. That's it. That's all she did. She didn't
You-
even say
you-
anything
Okay,
to them.
but you heard
the
no,
entire
you specific,
time.
Didn't stop
wait,
the
no,
curse though.
wait, but Anthony,
True,
you
actually.
specifically heard that they teleported away, and then you said no. I
No,
used
because
it.
No,
the way
no,
counter
he means
spell
in-
works,
He's
I
meaning
don't know
in
what
character.
spell.
He's meaning in character.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand.
I wasn't.
But
Elamine did not know he was turning invisible. She just saw him
But
casting a spell,
he was-
and she
you
stopped
personally
it. That's it.
made the decision, though.
Okay, and
So you're not out of
in
the
character,
blame. What?
Elamine did nothing wrong.
That's false,
She got us cursed.
but
Anyway,
No,
while you
she
guys are
didn't know.
while you-
She
Yeah,
did
can we
not
stop?
while the
start the
party is
fight.
bickering,
I'm
while the
too
party
busy
is
No,
bickering,
I think it's ridiculous
Yeah.
that I'm getting blamed for this when I did nothing.
You're all
Chris,
to blame.
and the only people
I
who
didn't
aren't to
even
blame
get
are
any of the
Fourpaws and
loot
I.
because I'm an asshole and I'm an idiot, but I didn't do.
you guys were
anything.
too busy trying to like kill the person. You didn't realize that the
I wasn't
kobold
trying
party
to
was
kill
avoiding
anyone.
him.
She
Anyway,
wouldn't have killed anyone.
the dwarf comes back and he says, "Great, I found somebody who may have met some kobolds. It's not concrete though. It's the best bet you got before without going back into deserts though." So he said he found them north of here in the mountains,
Oh no.
past the Plain of Horrors.
Hmm.
That
The
sounds
what
fun.
now?
The Plain of Horrors.
Don't say that
It's
so
more of
fucking
a-
casually.
Well, it's more of a title
Doesn't
and
sound that
less
bad.
of an actual effect. It's not like you go there and get nightmares. It's
Yeah?
it's just there's a lot of banditry out there.
Oh, okay.
It's for merchants. It's more of a because it's part of the past that take you not through the woods. So people going from Waybrag and all those other settlements west of here use it to avoid going through the trees and getting their heads slit or their throats chopped off by their how you say lesser moralis folk in the woods. But it's just there's a lot of bandits who set up in the woods just outside of it. As long as you can get deeper into it, you only deal with maybe wildlife.
What kind
So
of
a whole
wildlife?
lot
you
of nothing up
talking?
there.
Like wolves and deer, and
Yeah,
not like
like
a
wolves.
fucking like nightmare creature, right?
What do you want me to say? There's displacer beasts up
I
there? or
want you to
something?
say
I don't
there's
know.
not. Actually,
I can't say I've ever had a merchant meet a displacer beast.
good enough for me. Let's go.
It's just a couple
Did
days.
I know
more.
there was any
What?
kobolds around?
You can kind of, from your knowledge, his call about the ones living in the mountains north of the Plain of Horrors is pretty decent. You remember that there are kobolds north of the city, and sometimes they use the mountains as sort of like a safer spot because it like they go up north and then they just sort of migrate as the like the weather takes them that way.
Okay.
Because it gets colder, like the farther northeast or northwest you get.
Yeah.
So they sort of just go that way. Plus, dragons are up in the mountains, so they're sort of like small bands of them hunting for a dragon to work for. The other ones you can think of off the top of your head, Fourpaws, are ones living in the far south, but there's a desert there.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we
And
see
then
the
the other
world map real
ones.
quick?
Yes.
This would make visualizing this a lot easier.
So
Okay, where
here-
are we?
You guys are here.
Right next
Oh,
to
yeah,
the Desert of
I
Flame.
see-
We
see
need
the-
to go.
So
Yeah.
the first point of interest is like here. That's a terrible color. Hold on.
Yeah, it's like
First,
not visible.
the first thing that has interest is here. Fourpaws knows there's ones down in the south right here. But as you know, desert.
Can't. Yeah.
Massive. Also, gonna be a long
there's
trip on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the ones that live in this area. Like all desert.
Deserts.
And then the last ones you can possibly think about would be where is it? Down here in this island. Because it's like not it's particularly hot, but it's not like gross.
So not desert.
It's
Okay.
it's not desert, but there
Not desert, but big ocean.
Yeah.
so those
Be
are
like
your
a
areas that you have options to go to.
So obviously this one's the
Past
closest.
the plane of
that's not
horrors,
desert.
baby.
Can't Anthony teleport?
Somewhat, but not full on teleportation.
Oh. I thought you had the like dimension door.
No, I do have Dimension Door, but that's only like a few miles.
Yeah. It's a few miles.
It's
Alright,
not
so a
even
few
that.
miles, and
Yeah,
then
it's
we
500
take a
feet.
short rest, and
And
then
then mind you, the way the teleport scrolls work is they have to like either be imprinted with the location or you have to go to someone who's been there to take you there.
I don't learn the full teleporting for a few more levels.
Damn.
alright, onward.
Okay, I can't keep this
I
shit
walk
up.
Believe me,
forward.
I'll get
Nolan,
it.
can you clear the paints? I've been slowly marking places out in white.
Yeah, teleport's not until 7th level. Or it's a 7th level spell.
Like look at the plane of horrors, and
And get it at
it's
13th.
just gone.
I see it still. Oh, I don't see it anymore.
Oh fuck the plane of
It's back.
Anyway, so those are your options for locations. The dwarf's like, well, have fun. And he like shuts the door. And he cracks it up and is like, oh yeah, just leave your gas mask in that barrel to the right.
Okay,
We'll bill you if we don't get it. I have your address. And he shuts the
probably
door.
does. We did have to sign our address.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll take off my gas mask, I guess.
Yeah.
I even managed to get a fucking main city, that I think might still be marked out. That's oh no, there it is, Zarakib.
No, I can control A and delete everything.
I was like, does this work? And it did. And I was like, oh. Fuck.
Anyway, so you guys are standing outside dwarf land.
Is it me, just me, or... I'm gonna guess yes, because none of
What?
you... Like, Nolan's, like, weird mic issues.
Mhm.
Like, cutting out.
Occasionally. It's just, I'm noticing it, but it's not bad enough that it.
It's
matters.
not-
I hear
it's-
it sometimes.
There was one point where it was, like, really bad, but it's not been that bad. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't
probably
my
because
internet
the-
and stream.
Is it working now? Because
I have no idea.
you know, I know why. Hang on, give me a second.
Okay. And Anthony, we're
I
not
was
putting
on,
all the blame on you.
It's not
I was on
a
Wi-Fi, not
problem
Ethernet.
of you blaming me, meta, because like that's one thing. But the problem
I
is
mean,
that
I wasn't blaming
Elamine is being
Elamine.
blamed, and she just did something she would have done anyway, no matter what spell he was casting.
But to me, you take 10% of the blame. Dylan takes, like,
Dylan
too much of
literally
it.
killed the guy.
Chris-
in fact,
I
I
think
possibly
it's-
could have convinced
yeah,
him
Chris
to not
takes
do it.
just a little bit, just like you.
Chris is like
Dylan
20%.
takes like 60% of it.
Yeah, Chris is
Yeah.
like 20%. Dylan or Anthony, you're like 10 at most. And
I definitely
and
take the
Dylan,
most
you're
blame
just
there.
the rest.
That's
If
fine.
Dylan
I just wanted
didn't
to grab
murder
you
him,
and be like, I want.
I
the
could have
skull,
convinced
you
him
just-
not to do it, possibly. Because, I mean, they're more on kobolds,
guys-
and I can turn into a dragon.
Yeah.
Like, I could have convinced him not to do it, possibly.
Or it made it worse really fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at least the effort was made to stop it.
My
Paid
plan is
attention
to
to
It can't get much
running
worse.
away in fear.
Yeah.
my
You
plan
can't
is to
escape.
refuse was I was just gonna grab them both and carry them out.
Yeah, well,
So-
you guys are all too busy scrambling over each other trying to like do actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
This
was
is
just
a-
trying
this
to
is
get
the
out
lesson
of
in
the.
turn order.
I was trying to get out of the AOE, but then you're
Oh, there
like
was no
everyone.
AoE.
Yeah, you're like everyone. I was like,
It
great.
was just a fuck you.
It was like the way it worked is it was basically like it assigned blame, and it didn't matter if you literally teleported halfway across the world at that point. The blame had been assigned. Anyway,
Let's get going, boys. Oh, we should probably stop by the caravan.
Yeah, let's do that first. That way we can reserve our money.
anyway,
I
you
mean,
guys
it's
head
already
back.
we don't get money for doing this quest. We get like
Yeah,
Fucking
The
8
you know what I
commendations.
mean.
Yeah. Where the fuck is the map gone? I do not see the map.
I do. We're on the
I
like
do.
dwarf mine area.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I may just be it may just be loading in because I lost connection, and when I switched over back to Ethernet, which is probably why the audio had issues.
Oh,
I'll be back.
Anyway,
Okay.
you guys head into town, and from there, you guys head to the caravan, and you see that party of the like elf, the big human, and the old wizard like chilling out, and they're like, "Ah, how did your quest turn out?"
haha, cursed.
Ooh, not good. If it was a normal curse, I mean, might be able to draw it out from my sword, but
What?
Were you fighting kobolds?
Yeah,
Nasty stuff. They got ancient magics there.
yeah. Hey, do you want to buy this wine?
Oh, I'm not a big drinker.
But you are a fucking merchant.
Oh, you're
What?
talking? No, you're talking to the adventurer right now.
Oh, what happened to the? I thought we were. What?
No, he approached you and said, "How'd your quest go?"
I missed that part.
Yeah.
I was very confused. I was like, "You're a fucking merchant. Like, sell it."
And I've already inquired about Dispel Curse and Greater Restoration. Unfortunately, there are no go.
That sounded
Crack.
like pills swirling around a toilet. That was really strange.
Yeah, ibuprofen, my teeth hurt.
My teeth hurt.
Fuck.
Anyway,
Fucking lid.
and he goes, "So, what are y'all after? I assume. What does the curse entail? I guess I should be asking."
Well, we can't go back to town, or we'll like be smited by the sun or some shit.
Oh, you're cursed to the.
We're
Well,
fucked.
I mean, I don't think the sun can smite you. I wouldn't be surprised if you just attracted like a desert worm or something quite massive to come and eat you in the night.
Yeah. So
I mean, Amon could smite us too.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That is
See,
true.
I take notes.
Any god could smite you at this point. Though I don't think it's really a deity that's against you, and more as
I was going
an
to say, what does
entire
Almond care about the kobolds?
and more of an entire collective's race's grudge against you at this point.
My no.
I'm surprised you still have one traveling with you.
he's. I don't know where he really came from, but he's here.
He's better than the other one.
We did have another one. Who
You
actually
don't.
it would have been more considered a kobold shaman than this one.
Anyway, so, well, if you're not coming back with us, I bid you good luck. May Shiva and his empire guide your path, and have a good one.
Who's that?
Shiva?
Yeah.
The emperor of the empire in the south, the Shivan Empire. How do you not know? He's
His name-
like,
I'm
he
from the
flashes his pauldron.
He's not the smartest of folk.
I mean, I didn't know either, but and I'm pretty
Well,
average.
I would say when you hear about it, you actually do know because
Oh.
there was a lot of anti-Shiva propaganda in Cardi. Like, do
Okay.
your part, keep the independence of our city alive, shit like that.
I just look at him and I go, I actually lied. I do know who that is. And that's all I say, and I walk away.
Well, I admire the craftsmanship of the bracers, if nothing else.
Of course, only the best for some of his elite troops. And he laughs and walks away. And so from the caravan, I guess, Quentin, you want to go talk to the merchant.
I do. I don't want to carry this everywhere.
All right, so the merchant comes over and he says, yes.
How would you like? You like wine? You're a wine guy. You sell it. You know you fucking do. Don't lie to me. So how much for this? And I just fucking slam it down.
Have you drank any?
No.
And he pours out a little bit into a tiny glass and like sips it. He's like, it's an all right vintage. 200.
How about 300?
This
Hey,
feels light. Do you want to get
And-
rid of it or not?
Fuck you, fine.
And he like writes off a slip that says like paid to your character's name from the Central Bank of Cardi.
Damn it. I don't have. I'm like, do you have gold? I can't go there right now.
I don't carry gold on me. It makes me more of a target.
don't
for
we have
bandits.
magic credit cards?
Yeah, but we need to
No.
like fill it at the bank.
We have checkbooks basically.
Yeah, you have checkbooks.
Did I even get that?
You could probably find a bank who would take this note.
I don't
maybe
think
for
I
a
even
fee.
did.
I
that.
don't know if you went to the bank.
I think I just kept all my gold in my bag of holding because.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else at the caravan anyone wants to do?
I would like to talk to Lussus about this curse, see if he knows anything.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, your staff.
He's sentient.
Well, he's just an
sentient
orb
sword
now.
Oh, he's an
Yeah.
orb. I thought he was in the.
Well, I mean,
sword.
he's in the pommel, yeah.
You can hear him talking to you like through the like I guess resonating, like his voice sort of resonates in the local area, and he's like, Jesus Christ, what did you guys get yourselves into?
Wait, are you cursed too? I asked the sword.
No, I'm an incorporeal being. I
That
don't
doesn't
have a
make you immune
body
to curses.
In
You
this
can curse
case,
his soul.
yes, it does. How is an orb gonna make its way to the city of dragons? I really wanted to go there too, and now that my carrier is gonna die if he gets close.
So, you have any more information on this curse? Easy ways to dispel it, perhaps?
Thank you. Very
Um,
cool.
Thanks, Orb.
What, you think of the fount of all knowledge? I'm a wizard, not an encyclopedia.
An
Those
ancient
are like
wizard.
the same.
No, I'm just old. I'm ancient because I lived 500 years ago.
That is ancient.
Yes,
I'm
that
like
doesn't mean I
20.
have the
You can
knowledge.
be retarded and live
Like,
500 years.
knowledge
I've been
and
sitting in
wizards
my-
tend to go
I've been
hand
sitting
in
in
hand.
my fucking tower for the past 200 years doing fuck all because my body kept killing people.
What did you study when you weren't this?
The major schools, conjuration, fucking abjuration. What the fuck do you want me to say?
I want you to name the other schools.
Abjuration and conjuration were mine.
You said you studied all of them.
Yes, in some degree.
What are they called?
Sounds like lazy wizardry to me.
You know what? I don't need to help you anymore if you're gonna be mean to me like that.
I could just toss you in a volcano.
Yeah? And I could just try to take over your mind again.
Good luck. Or sell you off to some random merchant. You know what?
Oh,
I'll
yes,
still give you
please.
to a goblin to gnaw on.
Oh yes, please give me to a lesser being. It's so much easier to
Really
take them
want
over.
that,
The moment you leave me in the field is the moment I'm truly free. Just wait till the squirrel finds me.
What if I just bury you?
That would be depressing.
Or throw you in the ocean?
Besides, I'm empowering your sword more than you think.
Okay. You got me there.
Can't you use it to cast a spell too that I don't think you've ever done?
Yeah, move Earth.
Yeah. It might come up eventually, but it hasn't come up as a useful
Hey.
spell yet.
Maybe if we kill you and then resurrect you, the curse will be gone.
I
I know a little bit of necromancy.
I don't
Ah, that's not the same thing as resurrecting somebody.
No, whatever it is in necromancy.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called, the
Revivify?
resurrection. Yeah, that one. It's
But
not.
I mean, no, you need to be dead. I'm not talking like knocked out dead. I mean-
Revivify is from death.
Maybe that's true.
You didn't
I-
study that
you
much
wanna-
necromancy, did you?
No, abjuration, conjuration.
No,
How do you-
necromancy is just the magic.
What made you figure
for,
out that I
like,
couldn't do
life
much
and death in
necromancy?
general.
Revivify, or the fact that my corpse was violent?
Probably that one.
I'm gonna
yeah.
start walking towards the kobold camp.
I assumed we were walking this whole time. I don't have
Yeah.
to stand still to talk to
But I
him.
I was actually wanting to. Is there anyone selling magic weapons in the caravan or no?
No, it's just the merchant. He was like here to pick
Okay.
stuff up and
Alright,
drop
yeah.
off like provisions.
Okay, then I am good moving on.
All right, so you guys are here, right? Oh, like too small. There we go. You guys are there right now.
More.
Oh, more.
All right, so as you guys march north, it's mostly pretty quiet grasslands as you stay by the ocean. But as you get closer to the woods, the temperature starts to drop, and by the end of the night, you can see the tree line like off in the distance. What's up? Are you deleting things again? Do I need to control
No,
A delete
no,
shit?
no. I'll send it to you. I sent it to Fortran.
So would Lucius qualify as dead?
Lucius
Has he been dead this entire time, or no?
I feel like it counts as like not alive, but not dead.
he's
like-
not. He's like
In terms of true resurrection, which is no more than 200 years.
he is like dead
Okay.
technically. Like you're more like you're less talking to him and more probably like talking to like a rogue AI that was built out of his memories. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean,
That's like the whole plot of Soma.
There's
Yeah.
like the Ring of Mind Shielding, where if you die, your soul goes into it.
Yeah,
And
there is.
You're still dead, but you can talk to people.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine not wearing a ring of mind shielding. Couldn't be me.
Yeah. Maybe when I'm powerful enough, I'll just wish him a new body.
Why? He's evil. He's like innately not a good guy.
Yeah.
Neither is Elamine.
Right. So
That's what I'm
why would
saying.
you have a competing wizard for no reason?
But as you guys are walking and talking, he's like, "Well, the best you can do is just go do their magic. It's ancient shit right there." Like, you've got to. The orb sort of like shifts a little bit. It's like you got a kobold right there. They know their magic is beyond human. It's draconic. It's not meant to be understood by humans. It's barely understood by them. It just happens to work.
Why does everyone think we're human?
Dragon.
You know what?
Just
Giant,
I don't think there
giant
is a human
human.
in this party.
You're retarded.
giant human, cat ear human, tall human,
I have a tail.
snake human. What else?
Rat lizard.
Yeah, but
Wow.
he's of the dragons. He understands that their magic is not to be
Okay.
fucked with. Even
Small
though-
Dragons aren't all
Inverted
that.
dragon.
They're very pretentious beasts.
Yeah, well, they're
Mhm.
pretentious beasts that can block us out of half of the known continent. Now let's go.
they're pretentious for a reason. Have you ever seen another beast curse something with a simple spell, be able to be accessed by any member of their race who contains a modicum of magic power?
It's not.
I can't
Possibly.
wait to die and then curse my own party.
You gotta, all you need to do is use the name of a dragon who died recently. That's it. Until they got you. What? And it, like, which dragon cursed you? By the way,
Gil.
Gilth.
Gelt.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you're not allowed to go to the desert anymore.
The desert.
Holy shit, the desert. Gelt.
It is
We didn't even kill the dragon.
Oh yeah, I could tell. There was some wild ass fucking magic in that area.
Those fucking idiots that we've been trying to track down. They're
Oh no, there's no way it was them. This was something else. This was like, I mean, I could still feel a bit of that magic around you guys. Did you guys steal
Oh.
one of their weapons?
Hey, what? Yeah, what's this? And I hold up the mace head.
It's like the piece. It's like that
Oh,
looks like
yeah.
a piece of a flanged mace, but it generates a like negative field of energy around you when you hit things with it.
Cool.
I'll
I'm surprised
bring
that
both
broke
of them.
off. You know, they only made like 5 of those. I know, I was
Dude,
there.
limited
Really
edition.
cool.
Oh, so you're not old enough to know about the kobolds, but you're old enough to be there for these fancy maces.
Yeah, the apocalypse weapons were really edgily named. First off, they weren't that strong, but they certainly were feats of quite powerful magic. They harnessed the magical field in the area to generate these, negative energy fields that could just kill things just by standing near them. All you had to do was start hitting things with it.
How would one go about repairing said weapon then?
Repairing it? I'd probably just take it to one of the ancient smiths. Maybe the dwarfs, if you can find one that'll do it for you.
Easier said than done, if I'm
Hey, you go anything that vaguely looks hot and you probably die.
The giants are pretty ancient. They might have a smith that could help once we're done with all of
Uncursed.
this. Yeah.
We'll make it eventually.
Maybe we go enough sessions without just ever touching a desert that God forgets.
Because,
You guys gonna
it
be
would
like,
help-
we go back, like 20 seconds now, we go back to Cardi. As you set foot in the city, you die.
It would help if 90% of the map wasn't desert.
That is part. Yes, that would be part of why this is such a big deal that we're resolving
Yeah,
right now.
no, it's a huge deal.
But does anyone else want to speak to the fucking magic sentient being?
No.
Or you guys done for the night and want to rest?
I want to go buy a pickaxe first.
At the
We
nowhere
are-
store?
In the
Gone.
middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh, okay, I want to go buy a pickaxe.
Bye. We'll go get cursed, and I guess you'll be fucking off somewhere else.
So you guys gonna rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Wants to
literally
take
didn't take
first
damage.
watch.
Before we rest, I would like to ritually cast Identify on
On-
the thingy.
The piece of the mace.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you ritually cast Identify, and it matches up. There's like, weirdly enough, there's like a whole magic like metadata for this thing. Like some wizard
Open
really
up
liked the work
open
they
up the
did on
fucking
there.
wiki page.
Yeah. Like you hear in the back of your mind another wizard talking who says like, "New weapons coming soon. We're working on one that makes things blow up when you hit things."
Great.
I
it
like
comes with ads.
to think Identify just sounds like
But it's exactly what it says. It says Mace of the Apocalypse. The current holder is like scratched out. You can get little bits and pieces of that because it's like part of it, but the original holder is scratched out, and the current holder only has like part of the name, which is the Annihilator. The like main part of it is scratched out as well. But
Maybe
it
maybe
is
that
exactly
means
what it
it's
says
what
it
your
does.
title will be.
Well, the Annihilator.
Yeah.
And then the wizard, you can hear the wizard talking back, and it says, activated through blood or blunt force trauma in some cases, this weapon harnesses the latent magical energy in the air to create a negative version of it that melts people's flesh. Well, not really. It's more like a bunch of tiny knives flying around. But it still looks really cool. You see it in person.
Pogger wizards, dude. That's what's happening.
Toss it back to Veril when I tell him not to bleed on it.
Why?
It might melt you.
Oh.
Or cause a bunch of blades. It wasn't clear. I got a really weird ad thing. I don't know. Magic.
Makes sense.
Just hit someone really hard with it.
All right. Anyway, you guys rest.
I'm gonna take it and hit it against the tree.
It doesn't do anything.
Hey, it's not working.
I said blood.
Well,
I
wasn't
doubt
it
works
also
I doubt
maybe
it
blunt
works on
force trauma?
non-living targets. You didn't hear
But
this?
yeah,
Okay, I'm not willing to to bleed on it.
no.
Also, why do we bother with fucking shifts when we have an elf in the party?
Elves still have to like meditate.
Yeah.
And they're aware. They're not unconscious.
All right. Well, stop making the like doors of dis.
I mean, yes, but you
We
can't really
used to
watch
have
over
a guy
entire
who had the
camp.
spell that watched over camp, but he
Yeah.
dematerialized.
I'll take first watch.
I don't need it. I just make a fucking dome. Here you go.
The little
Get in the
road.
dome. You're safe.
How big is it?
Big enough. Big enough for us all to fit in it. I don't remember
Okay.
how big it is exactly. I think it's 10-foot radius. Yeah, 10-foot radius. So 20 feet diameter. Pretty good.
Mhm.
Plenty of room for us all to sleep. And it lasts 8 hours.
Probably.
It's also impenetrable because tiny hut.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the next day comes around.
And I cook
Nothing
breakfast.
nothing eventful happens.
Okay, there, that didn't really come out at all.
My voice died for a second.
Yeah, I can tell. So it's like right here is where we're going, like right.
Wander around the mountains.
Please
My
don't turn that heat
breakfast
on.
was
It is
worth a
hot.
20.
Okay.
No.
Mm,
Okay, I'll
Chris
turn it
made
on before I
breakfast
come to
for
bed.
20.
okay. That's pretty good breakfast. You guys have the extra energy to move through the forest quite quickly.
Oh. He's
So-
the best
Sorry.
chef in the world. Let's go.
He really
You guys,
is.
you guys
Kirby
managed
is
to.
fucking-
You guys actually managed to make it quite a ways into the woods today, like moving pretty quickly. No encounters happen, and you make it to a second clearing inside the woods. You can sort of see the tree line breaking to your left and the right. And you can't see the other end, but you can assume it breaks back into the trees.
I don't know why I always roll so well for cooking.
It's like one of the few things you can always roll well on.
I mean, a couple times you rolled like statistically average.
It's true.
He's simply
But I've
good
never
at
rolled bad at it.
it. You give your entire party food poisoning.
It's okay.
You accidentally dropped a knife into the stew. Your friends eat it.
Die.
I mean, Chris could eat it and be fine.
I don't know about a knife, but
Look, man, a goat could eat a knife.
I don't know about surviving after that though.
But if you bite it into pieces, you'll be fine.
What?
Thank you.
That was so much louder than I expected. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
So how far do we go, Nolan?
You make, like I said, you made it to the edge before the nightfall.
You made
You
it
can try
like
to move through the
less
night.
than a square.
Yeah.
Are you reading the number that
You
comes
made.
up?
We made it from here to there.
You went 64 miles, dude.
Not enough. We have 400 more to go.
Dude, that's a 5-mile hour. You guys were like, you're not like Legolas and Gimli and shit. You're not running through Isengard or running to Isengard.
Dude.
You know what? That reminds me. There's better music to be listening to right now since this is what you guys are doing.
I don't. If it's any copyright, I can't have it on.
No, don't worry. You can have this on.
Of course.
Is this fit?
No.
Yeah, tiny hut.
Lead the hobbits to Isengard. Alright, so the night passes, nothing eventful either. I haven't listened to this in so fucking long.
I can't, man. I gotta
It reminds me of Why's the Rum Gone?
gotta turn it down.
Why's the rum gone?
Hobbits to Isengard.
Rum, the rum, the rum.
Amazing. Alright, next day, are we gonna try to cook some good food again?
Sorry, what?
Chris? Cook some good food again.
Yeah. Let's see that happen.
You guys, like, he makes like the food equivalent of crack, and y'all make it quite a
there.
ways. Like, and also since it is just open plains, y'all make it to the other side, just
Yeah.
from like hoofing it.
Hey,
We're
do I
actually
get
sprinting,
any-
dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Do
you
I get
guys.
any bonus for using these in cooking?
He made fantasy meth.
No,
Okay.
that they're just like named.
I think we went the same amount of miles on the nat
No,
20.
you can check it again.
Because our first thing was we made it from here to here, right?
Yeah.
Right about there. Okay, now we made it from... No. There was a day in between. We made it from about here to here. So we made it like fucking
10 more miles.
No, we made it from the clearing to the other
You
side.
guys were at the mountains anyway. You guys arrive at the what you can assume is the Plain of Horrors because you're immediately greeted by a caravan passing by, and they're like, "Howdy ho! You guys went through those woods?
Yes,
Why not just
very
travel
fast.
Why not just travel through the roads?
There's roads?
Yeah, if you they're just well south of here, if you want to get from Glandy up this way, you just go through the desert road.
Aha!
Oh, really?
What
the
about
desert,
the rest?
desert road,
funny.
huh?
This
I
was
get
a
it.
more direct route.
I guess so. I mean, those woods are pretty calm.
We like the
Just-
scenery.
Hey, I want to make sure this guy isn't like trying to bait us. Like I'm doing an insight check on him.
Bait us into the desert.
Bait us into the fucking bandits that live around the edge of this area.
No.
But I guess I'll never know.
You do sense that he is just like a legitimately curious merchant. He's probably new to his job.
Hmm.
But he says, "You guys going to Glandy? I could take you down there."
We're actually searching for some kobolds.
Yeah.
He kind of gives you like a blank look. He's like, "I ain't seen any around here. Just avoid the north. There's sort of a bandit country up there."
That's where we're going.
Well, thanks for the advice, guy, but
Onward.
I mean, I highly doubt they'll really focus on you. They're looking for big scores. It's a lot
yeah,
of.
I'm not carrying an X.
Hey, I'm a
gold
bit.
on me.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, I'm talking about caravans.
Yeah,
We're a successful guild. They won't bother us.
guild.
I don't
An
know.
adventuring
what's,
group.
What's it called?
Talking about caravans, he says, but we probably have more gold equivalent on us than he does.
You're a like you're more like a company. Like a
To be fair,
adventuring company.
Considering
All
I'm
of my
carrying around
gold?
6,500 gold right
All
now.
of my gold's in a bank.
Not 2,000 of it.
Fuck.
Yeah, but it's in a bag of holding.
Yeah. One of these days, Chris is going to grapple someone into a bag of holding.
That's how he's gonna kill them.
No, I need to get like a bag of devouring.
But we're moving beyond that. So he says, "Well, good luck," and he starts heading down the road.
Same to you.
But you can see ahead of
Don't
you
get
is
mugged.
just a lot of flat plains with low brush and occasional trees. And immediately as they pass, and you guys, I assume you start heading north.
Good.
You guys start heading north, and you can see. Anyone want to make perception checks?
Yeah.
I hate passive perception, so I'll roll.
I have a habit of rolling the same thing on both dice for perception.
That's pretty poggers. Anyway, everyone can see. -4 paws. He's kind of short.
Yeah,
That
4
around
rolled
you-
higher than me.
Yeah, but you have passive perception. You can see that occasionally you see a tree that really isn't a tree. It's like built like a tree, but it's like an outpost or sort of a like a watchtower. And
I
as you
remember
guys
the
are
last
walking,
watch-
Like
Tower
that
we came across.
knoll.
Yeah. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
um, like Anthony, you spot like a head like duck down
Bandits
as you guys are
ahead.
passing. They're probably about like not a mile out, but like quarter of a mile, and you can see it just duck down barely, but you spot it.
If we ignore them, they'll probably leave us be. But keep an eye out anyway.
And
They don't seem
you just
interested
keep
in
walking, and nothing comes of it. You see, they may have just decided you weren't good enough pickings. But night hits, and y'all have made it. You can see the mountains sort of forming off in the distance, and the terrain is starting to get more and more hilly.
I say out loud, as my experience as a guide, the terrain is starting to get more and more hilly.
Whoa!
That was my line.
No, I was a guide before you were even fucking in the party.
Before I
Just not
existed.
here. Just not up here.
Let's
I
just
existed in a different universe before. I just morphed.
You're an alternate
into-
universe, Jamie. And like a fucking rift collapse happened. You just took his place. And our Jamie's gone.
So I guess finding another place for camp.
yeah. I mean, it's just open plains.
Well, time to
Ellen
dome
was making
tiny
a place
hut.
for camp.
Yeah, just make your camp. Go ahead, camp.
Anthony, you doing your thing?
Okay.
I mean,
Tiny
I
hut.
assumed it was just a thing. Yeah.
Would anyone like to?
We probably should leave the lookout now.
Look out.
Hey, Dylan, you don't have to sleep, do you?
No.
See? Oh, I'll go inside then. Good night. And I go inside the tiny hut and shut the door.
There's no door. You just walk through it.
I shut the door anyways, because
With a
I'm
draft.
tired. And I don't realize it's a force of habit.
I made the dome, so I'm sleeping.
That's fine.
Just meditate.
I'll take a watch just cause.
So, as you're watching, everyone else is sleeping. And can you roll perception for me, Chris?
I can.
What about
Can you?
Fiat Zane.
You do spot some like light movement off to the north, like a few people just sort of like slinking through the darkness. You can't really tell though if they're walking like circles, like trying to encircle you, or if they're just like making a trek in the dark.
I wave at them.
They pay you no heed.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hello. But
Dear God, we left the idiot on watch.
Only for 4 hours, and then I'll be alert.
you'll be alert.
I'm actually gonna manifest my echo and have it kind of
Alright.
mimic what I'm doing.
But, like walking around camp
There's
and
two
stuff.
big
Yeah.
boys saying hello.
Yeah.
Alright.
If they shoot at one of them, it might be wrong.
So you go ahead and you do that, and as you do so, nothing happens in the night. However, you do feel like you do get the distinct feeling that like you're being observed.
this is where we shout just like we don't have any money?
And the night passes, regardless, and nothing comes of the sort of patrols that start frequently happening through the night.
Okay.
And morning comes, and
In
you tell them, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, there were a few people wandering around. They didn't really bother us.
Wonder why. Anyways. I just look at you, like your size. I'm like, yep. I say if I was a bandit, I wouldn't either, to be honest.
Breakfast.
My
Striker
lord.
target.
Oh my god.
Not to mention the fact that guy has an anvil.
Chris,
Sucker chest.
Chris can cook no wrong.
He doesn't look like he has much.
It's not
He's
just an
just
animal.
like a
It's an
god.
animal with a bear trap attached to
After
He's
it.
some
the god
good,
at
after
cooking.
some good food, you guys start making it to the hills, and you do notice off on your right a pretty big wooden palisade set up, like a bunch of wooden spikes set into the ground, in a sort of fort fashion.
Was that? Was this there before?
No, this is like up ahead. You guys,
Oh, okay.
after like about 3 or 4 hours of walking, you guys notice it.
Hmm.
It was sort of nested between 2 hills.
Well, I assume that's the bandit stronghold.
It's not
Possibly.
super big though. It's more like a
Cobalt area.
No, it's
Okay.
it's more like a not a stronghold, but definitely like an outpost or a like important location. As you can sort of see movement, like people walking in and out of that in and out of the fortification, and there's
Chris
guards
loves
set up.
in and
And
out.
I'm not laughing. Then you can see guards set up on platforms on the around the edges with bows and arrows, sort of just waiting for people to show up.
Bows and arrows, you say?
I wave.
The classic.
You wave. Are you trying to make yourself known with the wave? Or are you just waving as like a joke?
I mean, have they not noticed us at all?
Not really. You guys are sort of on the other side of a hill. Like you noticed
Oh,
it,
okay.
but it's like enough of a distance that if you started making a bunch of movement, they would know.
Gotcha.
Versus,
I'll let you guys decide how you want to handle it.
Beep,
walk
beep, beep.
on my way.
I'm good with whatever. If they try and shoot me, I'm just gonna like yeet it back, you know?
Mhm.
You guys like my design?
No.
What design?
As long as I hold down left mouse, it can never be deleted. I let go.
But you see that camp, and you do see while passing through, you hear a bunch of commotion while like sort of skirting it, and you see a big caravan get carted into the middle of it, like a big old cart.
Does it look familiar?
No,
Okay, cool. It's not the caravan that has like our money on it.
Considering they went the opposite direction, I'd hope not.
I mean, it's possible.
Well, I say we just ignore them.
There's no reason to charge into them.
We could ask them where the kobolds are.
I don't think
Wow,
that,
that doesn't sound like a
they-
good idea.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like a great idea. Go ahead, Chris. Walk over there.
Don't. He'll do it.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make a roll real quick.
You can't bait Chris like this. He'll
all right,
do it.
I'm not doing it.
all right.
Go ahead. It's okay. They're nice people. I'm sure they are. You could tell. By the way they hold their weapons.
Drag caravans kicking and screaming
Drag.
in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, you can tell. Shut up. You wouldn't understand.
All right. So now, moving beyond that, you guys sort of pass by the bandit outpost, and you guys make it to the first mountain, you'd call it, as it sort of towers above you with a small, scraggly mountain pass through there. And if anyone wants to try to do some, like, maybe some tracking to see if anyone's been through
I'm
here.
good at that. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I can.
Or is this a survival?
Sure,
That's the.
okay,
I
yeah,
am
that's
really good at that.
survival.
Hang on. Oh. We'll let Verlum handle this first bit, and then I'll get in there with my +7 to the roll. Fucking god.
Wait, you cut out for me. What happened?
Don't worry about it, man. We're tracking.
Oh, okay.
So, with your prowess in the mountains, with your experience in the mountains, you do detect signs of movement through here. The scratches on the ground, denoting like movement with either carts or like simple wheelbarrows, or even like clawed feet. And you see them go up the pass and take a left at a fork. You also notice a few small tracks, like only like as if a fraction of them separated, and they went down into a gorge nearby.
Are they? Oh, I'm not the one that found it, so I won't answer.
Thank you, Valerie.
Well, I explain what I see.
Okay. Are any of the footprints small?
Yes.
Okay.
And the one, though I will say, Chris, with your survival instincts, you do realize, or you think it's sort of odd that a small pack would go off into the gorge, which wouldn't really lead to anything.
So that's probably where it is.
Yeah, I mean, there could be
Or
like a tunnel
the-
system or something, or they're making a trap.
They're false tracks.
That's
might
a
be-
thing that. Why would someone do that though? That's just silly.
We could do it.
Yeah,
This
but I
this
just wanted
early
to
this
cover their
early
own
into
tracks
the
up.
this early into the mountain, a trap would be wasted.
Mhm.
You can deduce that with survival as well. It would be wasted because anyone who was wanting to track them and like do harm to them could just turn around at this point and like go home or
Mhm.
like recover before heading into the mountains.
It's possible that they covered their own real tracks and didn't cover the fake ones they
Well,
left.
we don't have much of another choice.
I'm curious. I'm gonna go towards the gorge.
All
Yeah,
right.
it really is just a matter of we don't really have much of other choice. Either to walk
Yep.
into this trap or
Yeah.
to not.
Oh, goodbye. But anyway, so you guys head down into the gorge,
I
and
thought it was Dylan.
it
No,
goes
I really thought it was
it goes down, and it sort of curves, and
Sure does.
at the end of the gorge, there seems to be some stone that's like inset deeper into the like wall. Like, here, let me just like draw it. Let me draw it on like the ocean. So it's like you have like the wall right here. There's just like stone set, like this part of the stone is set deeper into the wall, just slightly.
But like a door frame shape.
Yes.
Okay.
And
that's
you
where you're
do
drawing
see,
that.
yeah, and you do see like two very faded but still shiny like gold hinges.
Okay.
We should probably knock.
That's what I was
There's
gonna say.
there's not a door there, just the hinges and this like frame.
Yeah, I mean, I just knock with my like plate gauntlets.
You knock the stone. The echo like goes up through the gorge, but there's nothing that happens.
I try and push.
Nothing happens. It feels like solid rock.
Try pulling.
Is there anything I can grab to pull?
You can probably like
Make, like, a
grab the
suction.
hinges.
Better idea. Probably not a better idea. I mean,
Use suction.
use what now?
Suction.
Why would I suck on them?
What?
I just want to reiterate the 8 intelligence.
That's why I'm suggesting to you in character.
Yes.
Well, while they're doing this, I'm just gonna ritually cast Detect Magic. Just
Okay. As you
gonna
do
sit
that,
down.
I could break the hinges, but I think that would be rude.
He's very cool.
Rude, huh?
I'll admit it. Listen, we're trying to fix things, right?
Is there like
Is there like
I'm trying to figure out how we would make suction.
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 Zuck.
We're gonna make our own door handle using the powers of science.
I told you I don't like
Nerd.
magic.
Good thing this isn't that. Oh, I should probably get rid of my Casco one.
Science is basic magic.
Alright, Dr. Stone characters.
I mean, it's very common.
Is it? Is it?
Can I try and just pry it with a dart?
What,
I have a
uh,
staff. Do you want to just use that?
Are you trying to pry the like hinge?
I think you're liable to break
Okay.
a wooden staff on a stone
So-
door.
The hinges are on the
like
outside,
you're any
here, right?
like you are any less liable to break a fucking dart.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
So
he's an
would
idiot.
it not open?
What's
from
your
this side?
excuse?
I
No.
said it's a better alternative. I didn't say anything
Perhaps
else.
I'm picturing the hinges differently than they are.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Because there can be hinges on the same side that they open inside with. I could take a picture of my door right now.
What?
He's asking about where hinges go.
Can I just yell real loud?
Yeah, it echoes in the gorge.
Nice.
Ah, a man of culture.
Well, boys, we can always just
Go.
wait.
Uh,
You do see that the tracks stop here.
hmm Can I try and like look
You
at
want
the
to roll
hinges
another?
and-
Do you want to roll another perception
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll
or
roll perception.
survival?
Which one?
You
Perception or survival?
You can detect two things. One, you see some footprints leading away as well.
Mhm.
Same type. And two, one of the hinges, like down by the bottom near the hinges, you find a sliver of like a dark walnut wood.
The doorknob.
It's almost oily to like the touch. The sliver of wood.
What?
So
Okay.
fire?
No, it's just like the texture's oily. It's not like literally oily.
Oh. So
No. It's not charred though.
So, like further inspection of the actual hinges. Like, how do they hinge? Like, I'm not picturing it very well.
Oh my god, I'll take a picture of my door.
we open this up and it's just Nolan's on the other side. And he's like, "What? in the goddamn!"
Hey guys.
This is literally like, in a way, the plot of a book I read. Critical failures, but in reverse.
Nolan is the final.
This door opens inward.
What?
Like that hinge opens towards me.
Ru-
What the fuck is what? How hard is a hinge to understand? Here, I got an idea.
So, you're saying it rotates clockwise?
Hi.
The door.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Watch my stream.
Oh fuck.
Uh huh. Nice
So
door.
you see this hinge, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Right.
That's actually wizardry.
You're.
Yeah.
This is how if there was a door
Okay.
there, that's how it would open. Whoa, look at that. Look
That's
at-
what
look
I
at
was
this other
saying
thing.
the first time.
Yes, and that's what I agreed with you with.
You didn't agree.
I was
I
saying,
did.
can I use something to pry this side?
No, you can't because it's like in. Hang on, let me get back to my computer.
Interesting.
What?
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been paying
What I'm
attention.
trying to say is the hinges aren't connected to anything. a set of like empty hinges.
Ah.
Does anyone have glue?
Weird. So there's just no door there.
Hey, has it been 10 minutes yet?
Okay.
Yes, I'll allow it to have been 10 minutes.
Do I sense anything with my spell?
Faint, passing magic, something that must have been here but is now gone.
Yeah.
It feels like a connection.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, I'm changing detect magic slightly so that it doesn't give you all the answers. You're gonna either get like a premonition of what it is, or you're gonna get like the metadata experience, like the other thing you got. Just to add some more intrigue to the story, if you don't mind.
Okay. So when I knocked, did it sound like it was hollow inside?
No, it sounded like solid rock. It just like
okay.
Why the fuck are we still here? Can we just go follow the tracks that left?
Yeah. See, I was
Someone wanna
envisioning
leave-
a stone door.
Someone want to leave
No.
a ward here?
Okay. A what?
Anyone got any wards we can set down at the doorway? Like a
Like
vision
magic?
ward? No, I'm making a League of Legends joke. Let's go.
Yeah, can somebody pink ward this, please? Evelyn might be here.
All right, so we're following the other tracks, leaving the doorway, Nolan.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm aware. So now as you're doing that, it climbs the mountain, and it kind of, as the temperature drops, the passage winds and turns.
By the way,
and
my computer
eventually
might
you're
blue
like-
screen in a second. Continue.
You're left with a winding path that goes in 3 directions.
Which direction do the footprints go?
Another survival.
Yeah. Woo! My
Chris,
territory is like swamp bullshit.
Yeah, I'm used to mountains. Makes
you see that the tracks go left, and from there, you also see that some of the packs also go right, but then they come back. You can tell from the amount of footprints like coming in and out, and the way the scratches are marked in the ground.
Okay. But they haven't. There are no tracks coming back from the other side.
No, there are tracks coming from there's no tracks coming back from the other one, the one in the middle. There are some tracks on the left and the right, but they all come back.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the middle path is not taken, but the other two are traveled.
So, beyond that, you guys gonna follow that path?
I guess we can go left.
I mean, we can
Left
either.
is always right.
The middle one is the one that
No,
like
right,
goes
right.
forward.
What are you talking about?
Left is always right.
The left and the
As it
right
says.
ones are returned. The middle one is the one that does not have tracks coming back.
Right.
Yes. So which one are you going down?
I mean, I said left.
Yeah, left is always right.
We all said left.
Okay. Well, I guess you guys go down the left path, and I'm going to need everyone as they come up. There's a very part.
Oh my
what
god, what the fuck
Yeah.
just happened?
Yeah.
Don't worry about that, just take the first one. I clicked it, Razor Synapse popped up and said, "You want to mess with your keyboard?" And I just hear. I'm like, no.
And okay, but the survival check, no, the perception check. So
Yeah,
you see
the
that
26.
the path. You see that the path sort of tapers off to a very thin, like one person at a time holding onto the side of the mountain deal, and you can also see that's where the tracks turn around.
I lift from Galbgo onto Chris's shoulders and say, now we've outsmarted their techniques.
The tracks. You said the tracks turned around there,
Yeah.
Oh,
so they like started going, and then we're like, wait, we can't make it, and came back.
Yes.
Is what I'm estimating. Okay.
okay, then never mind. Let's
The other
go.
way.
Which way? Right.
I still put
Yeah.
4 paws up there though.
So you go back, and then as you head back to the right, you see that
He's
the
right.
right
Mario
just.
say.
What the fuck did you just say?
He's right, Shuao, okay?
He's speaking Simlish.
I'm up to snuff. Got me an ace machine.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Actually, just give me.
No.
You guys keep going. Whatever you do, you can.
You
yeah,
are
you're right.
unpredictable.
What?
I don't know what you're gonna do.
Okay, it's fine. Just keep going with the campaign,
You-
dude.
You
I'll be
cut. You
here.
go down the right path for another few hours, and when you think it's about to go somewhere, it sort of just dead ends. And this is where also the tracks seem to turn around. And you also notice in the side of the wall, there's quite a few like scratch marks, like something got angry and attacked the wall.
Too.
And at this point, it's starting to get dark.
Me too.
Getting dark.
I'm about to get real dark. Racism.
No, no.
Dude, this isn't an
Should we-
FPS. You can't.
Should we
Dude,
camp
how
here or
base
should we
can we
continue
get
Can't
on?
chat?
If you're not playing FPS.
Dude, how base can we get chat?
What are we? What?
Pretty
Chris?
based.
Are we gonna camp here or are we gonna continue on in the dark?
We could camp out near the stone door.
True.
Just be like, please let us in.
You're gonna head back that way?
I mean,
That was a few hours ago. Like,
yeah,
that
this
stone
this
door.
here is like a dead end, right?
Yeah, you're at a dead end right now.
Yeah, so this would be a good spot.
True.
Yeah.
Alright.
Tiny hut.
Yeah. Just kind of assume that I'm going to use Tiny Hut anytime we sell camp.
What level spell is
Yeah.
it?
It's not. It's ritual.
I mean, it is, but it's also a ritual.
Yeah.
Anyway. And so you guys camp out for the night. You do hear like noises through the night, some like interesting howling, some scraping. But all in all, nothing seems to come down the dead end. And the day progresses, or the night progresses into day. And I assume y'all are gonna head down the center path now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Holy
yeah.
fucking shit.
You're just really good at cooking, dude.
He's a good cook, dude.
Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna universally roll bad on my fucking. Also, let me just. I'm gonna make a screen cap right here of my character at level 8, so I can refer to this in the VOD. Watch this. Are you ready for this? Oh, dude.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll help out with that.
What the fuck?
When you actually have to make it, you don't.
he's just really good.
This curse has made me really lucky.
Do you really want to get rid of the curse?
At this point, like all these rolls,
I don't know.
man.
It's made him a really good cook.
Oh,
Why
he,
can't we just stop and
he
make
already
a nice
was the
restaurant
god at
somewhere,
cooking.
somewhere in the desert, you know? I
The one
mean,
that doesn't really die.
Chris
instantly.
hasn't ever had a problem
Yeah, yeah.
cooking.
Yeah.
At worst, it's been average. At best, it's been crack.
Yeah.
My name is
Which
Chef.
this time it's crack.
Or Chris be like, my name is Chef.
no.
What do you mean I've uploaded my allotted storage space? I've already cleaned up my like space. So I gotta keep deleting shit. How do I delete these?
Beep, beep, boop. Oh boy.
The fuck?
What was that?
It's mine.
Dragons, dude.
Yeah, dude, I have all of DeGragus gameplay.
I don't even know what he said.
He said, "Don't get pushy." What the fuck? It like no. Delete this.
Delete this.
I can't upload new maps if I have too many fucking old maps in here.
Delete this.
As cool as these are, they serve no purpose. You've already been there. Don't you fucking dare go back to any place you guys have ever been before.
But we have actual business in Cardi, like.
So what if we go
repeatedly.
back to the hill in Cardi?
I know.
Turn that into our secret base, dude.
Yeah, I actually still have those like kicking around. They just take a little bit for me to find them. There we go. I made space again. William away. Anyway, you guys travel up the final path, and you find yourself. As you find yourself getting closer and closer, you start hearing noise of like camp activities, things getting like put into crates. You see smoke rising in the distance, and you hear
Yes!
like voices echoing through the camp
I
or
adore-
the valley.
I'd like to order a small
At last, you finally found people.
and some salads.
Is it
No.
people or rat lizard?
I don't know.
Football?
Oh, bit of Tuesday, ain't it? Ain't kobolds round here.
Why did you go from British to Southern?
Because I can't keep up the Tuesday for long.
Tuesday.
Anyway, so let me quickly move you guys. And so you find yourself on a ledge, actually, from your good pathfinding above the camp.
It's Tuesday, ain't it?
Tuesday,
Oh my god, it is
ain't
Tuesday. It is
Tuesday.
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 Tuesday. On my way. I like the completely incomprehensible "on my way" behind the like censor bar at the top.
On my way.
On my way.
It just looks like a bunch of O's. On my way. Oh, ooh, ooh, oh, ah, ooh. That's like exactly what it looks like. I assume we're
I
being
hate
like
this
loaded
tick.
into a map.
Yeah, the game's loading. Let me play some loading music for you.
Oh yeah, we're in like a mountainous area. I gotta switch my ambience from plains to mountains.
Man, I'm surprised we haven't had a crit in combat yet. I haven't been able to use the crit noise.
Dude, I still
Because-
remember walking up to that kobold and just squishing his head.
Yeah.
That felt like a crit to me.
That's the current noise. Let's
No,
go.
this is the here. I've got some mountain music for you.
Oh no. From the first
What?
few beats, I recognized this song.
Yeah, yeah. I like the song.
The mountain theme. I like Ethan's like take on the fucking squishing the kobold's head. It was a spiritual crit.
Yeah, it's an emotional crit.
An emotional crit.
Cry for 1d4 hours.
How long do you cry? Enough.
At least one. D4 hours.
I don't know why, but this map has been like JPEG'd.
That's awesome. Does anyone remember the movie Robots featuring Will Smith?
I don't want to.
I don't want to either.
What the fuck do you? Okay, first of all, that movie was awesome. See a
It was
need, fill a
alright.
need.
What?
But that was like the motto of the whole movie. Was see a need, fill a need. It was Big Weld's motto. That the main character.
Super capitalism.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
What are you talking?
Dude, where am I? Who are you people?
This song reminds me of, like, this part of Robots.
Anyway, you guys land on this cliff overlooking a kobold camp, giving you a big old vision of it.
That.
Huge gator.
How's my ball?
You want to swing that one by me?
I fucking love the movie Robots, dude. How the fuck did I end up on the Ring of Mind Shielding page? That was weird.
Anyway,
I heard you talking about it earlier.
here, let me quickly load your characters in.
Yeah, I don't know where we are on this map.
You guys are over on the left. Just like you get to be shrunk.
T-posing.
Because I actually have to collectively shrink everyone on this map really quickly. That isn't you guys.
Kind of just look like they're moving to the left.
They're doing a dance.
They've been shrunk, don't worry.
It's like that movie, Enchanted, dude. I gotta crack out all the movie references while I can.
Terminator 2, I'll be back.
I haven't seen that movie.
You're missing out. It's a
I
good
didn't know
movie.
that's what the one that was they were from.
Anyway,
You know?
so you see them cracking out. Actually, it's from Terminator 1. You see them sort of working around camp. There's a kobold tending to the fire. You see others just sort of standing around tents, talking to each other, milling about,
This is a
Alright,
good
guide,
point
you're
for...
up.
and a lot of
Alright.
guards.
I'm gonna climb down.
Okay, you climb down the mountain. It does not look like there's going to be an easy way to get back up if you are of lesser climbing ability.
Well, luckily, I'm like a god of climbing, so I'm going to jump on this crate with my hands up and be like, don't shoot.
All the kobolds sort of look at you and they like get startled, but then you hear from the other side of the camp, the shaman goes, "Yes, you are of no fear to us. The scent of Gelt is all over you."
Listen, I didn't do shit, and I point at the ledge and I go,
gross.
they did, minus the other kobold there.
I go down with them.
All right.
I
I'll
stand on the
also
box.
come down.
It's like that's one of my. The shaman laughs and goes, "That's one of my favorite parts of the curses. Protection of the dragonkin from those cursed." He goes, "So, what are you here for? An honorable death, as you do not wish to die in the desert?"
I mean, at that point, I'd rather just, like, not go to the desert. No, more of, like, getting the curse, like, not happening.
Yeah,
Oh, you want
curse
it-
us?
I will consider it for one of my brethren, but for the interlopers,
Okay, wait, he can vouch for me.
Yeah, the other three are kind of dipshit.
But in that sentence, he's vouching for me. I know
Yeah,
it didn't sound,
This guy's fine. He's fine.
I will
Trisha.
consider it.
Trisha, come here.
I don't think Dylan's
What
here.
are the others?
I don't think he is here.
What of the others? The blood of one of our shamans is on their hands. I can still see it.
If I were to equate one of my party members here to their presence, he's away from keyboard.
I took no part in killing the shaman.
You brought him back so he could be stabbed. Shut up.
Bring him back. He wasn't teleporting.
He was.
Well, he was teleporting. You just
He quite literally was teleporting.
You said he turned invisible. You didn't say he was teleporting.
no. He said
he
he was teleporting.
disappeared.
He literally
whatever.
said he's
Either way.
teleporting.
Either way, she
I've
doesn't
been
know he
wonder-
was teleporting.
I've
She
been
just saw him
wondering
casting
why
a
you've been
spell.
saying
That's
invisible
it.
this whole
Again.
time. I thought it was just like a thing. But hey, from Galgo, we brought pieces of Gelth, right? You know, as like
Not
offerings
all
to be like.
Gelters here,
That's
but
the one. Also,
Can't even remember his name.
I thought it was like Gelth with a TH. I actually
No.
did because
It's
I.
Gelt.
Oh.
Gelt.
By the way, Zane, you'd be wrong. Oh wait, never mind. I thought you meant the guy who in game looks like the Cask Breaker.
It's not me.
Because that's the big Goliath is Chris. Yeah, he means out of the players on the bottom. The guy literally
Yeah.
labeled Cask Breaker. The DM is Nolan.
Yes.
Yeah, and I whip out the dragon claw that I
Yeah,
have.
Yes.
We
I
couldn't
do
bring
see
the
that
whole
as-
thing because it's heavy, but I told the dwarves to take very good care of it because, well, you know what happened to the shaman. I'm guessing.
I can feel his screams of pain on me. So, yes, I do. Now, uncursing you is not going to be the easiest thing. As you know, it's a curse.
Right.
So,
Peter, please.
talking about chat.
Yeah, it's a guy I know in real life.
I take the cum challenge.
Are
It was,
they,
it was from when we went to Waterburger and I was like, "Can I get a cum chalice?" And
anyway,
we made the guy driving almost drop our food.
but he goes, but the shaman turns to you and says, well, we do need some ingredients to begin the uncursing ritual. I already have blood of a dragon, which is quite easy for us to acquire in terms of easiness. But we do need one more exotic material that might take you somewhere you'd prefer not to be.
We've been in a lot of those places, exactly like what you just said. So lay it on us.
So there is a door
No,
nearby.
Zane. What? Cure poison. You don't cure a curse. You
Just spell a
fucking
curse.
dungy.
There's a door nearby. We have the connection here.
You can break
But-
it.
Would it be that stone door with like the hinges?
That is merely the portal. We have the connector. And he points to the side of his tent and there's like a walnut door like on the side with a knob that has like intricate, I guess, iconography on it. And he goes, take this to the portal, knock twice, and head into the
One
caves.
knockoff.
Make sure to attach the hinges, and if you'd prefer it not to be stolen or closed behind you, I'd recommend keeping someone above the surface or staying very close.
Makes sense.
Okay.
We
I
just
was lagging so much.
Oh,
we need a moonlight gem from those mines that it will connect to.
What color is a moonlight gem?
It is like a diamond, yet it glitters with darkness
So is
instead
it-
of light.
Would you like, if you had to describe it, would you say it's similar to lapis lazuli?
No.
Okay, so we don't already have one. Got it.
He points to the top of the staff
You
and
don't
says,
know
it
about
looks
that.
like
I don't know
this.
what you're talking about.
I was literally next to you when you got
He-
that.
no,
He
you
point,
weren't.
Not
no,
with
you
the
weren't.
rocks, no.
I thought it was. I thought it was
No.
at that point.
But he points to the top of his staff and he goes, it looks like this. And it's like a gem that's glittering, but instead of like shiny glitter, it's like dark glitter, if that makes any sense.
Yes.
Also,
it's-
what were you calling
It's like an
the other one?
inverted diamond,
don't worry about it.
basically.
Okay.
He says, find one for each person cursed. Should not be hard. They form in veins. And bring them to me. We will be here for the next few days, but after that, we are heading to Waishatil's domain. You will have to find us there.
All right, so we have like
Okay.
what, like 4 days
Four
to do this?
Paws knows where Waishatil is.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Time to get going. Can I have the door thing?
I'm gonna get to setting up climbing pittons to get out of here.
We could probably just. I mean, I guess that we do know the way back to the door from there, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who we should leave outside. Probably Dylan.
I agree.
Dylan's gonna steal all of them and be like, we didn't find any.
Exactly.
No,
Alright.
Dylan's gonna leave the
No,
door
I
and come back to
wouldn't.
the camp and try and
And
take his
I
stuff.
gotta say, as the guy who stabbed the shaman, you kinda owe everyone something.
So by not helping and just standing guard,
Yeah, standing guard.
while
for,
y'all
like,
do all the hard work,
We're standing guard where like a
Yeah,
bunch
no,
of
sure,
like
yeah,
burly
no,
men
go
could walk
for
by
it.
and like kidnap you and like consume your left thigh.
No, you're funny that
Excuse
you
me.
think they'll see me.
Anyway,
They're gonna be taking it out.
Burly Oompa
Dylan just
Loompas.
stealth them.
I set up like a climbing path up here.
Do not just head to the south. There's a path that'll take you out to where you need to be. It should only take you about 12 hours to get back to the front. It is best to search for the gems at night.
All
At
right.
night in our time is day there.
Yes.
Yes. While we get there and stuff, I gotta go to the bathroom. Right back.
Well,
Firm.
I guess
Nope.
I'm carrying the door.
You don't mind carrying the door.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
assuming it's like a kobold-sized door.
No, it's a human-sized door.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're carrying the door.
What do you mean I don't own Mordekainen's Tome of Foes?
I do.
Give it to me.
I need to get fucking Tasha's.
Thinking that might be it. Campaign tonight, at least for me.
Oh, are you like lagging out or something?
I always play Rocket League.
No, and no. But just kind of tired.
Gotcha.
Well, at least we got a session in.
Yeah,
I'm getting pretty
Yeah.
hungry, so
I
yeah,
got food
and I'm
coming.
hungry too, and like need to figure all that out.
We've been playing for 2.5 hours, so not too bad. Just it is a good stopping point too.
Hmm.
Congratulations on getting cursed, guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
my bad.
We did it, guys.
We did it, guys. 4-Paw spends his first session basically running damage control.
Hey, Four Paws, you knew what you were getting into. I don't know
Oh,
what.
I knew what I was getting into.
You understand that our party is just not the brightest.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
And at this point, I expect anything, especially from Chris.
What?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Not like crazy, nothing crazy. Just like we're gonna be like, oh, yeah, I want to do
It's
something.
fair.
And you're like, I
Yeah,
know how to
my
do that. That's
character-
pretty cool. These are pretty cool bananas.
See, the thing is, I grabbed 2 levels of rogue for the like the cunning action, and also for expertise. So I just have a couple more things that are weird for my character to know how to do.
Yeah.
You know what? I was gonna say this. If you guys didn't check for traps in the Cobalt Cave, I was literally going to kill everyone with an explosion.
Well, good thing I caught that.
Yeah.
Hey, 4-Paws.
Yes.
He's fast, dude.
All right. I guess at that, I'm gonna go ahead and take off and get some food.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
I just feel awkward because Quentin's gone.
Yeah, it's
Oh, well.
fine. See
See
ya.
ya.
They've gone. It's time to play video games. I wonder if they're gonna want to play Smite when they get back, or League of Legends.
Smite players.
Smite's fun. Smite
I
is
know it
fun. The game we played was AIDS today, but I want to get
That's
a good
just
one in.
Cupid.
Yeah. I'm so fucking excited for tomorrow, though.
Cyberpunk players.
I'm interested.
No, I'm broke and I hate it.
I think so far what the experience has been, from what people have said, is that it's buggy right now. Day one patch hasn't come out yet. It's good. I think you just gotta avoid the hype, and then you win.
I've
Sounds
only
about
heard good
right.
things from the reviewers that I actually care about. Of course, the actual journalists have all shit on it as much as they possibly can. But who cares what they think?
I've not seen shit on it other than it's buggy.
What's happening?
Cyberpunk. We're talking about how Cyberpunk is like it's like you were
GameSpot
talking
rated
about
it
being
a
nitpicky.
fucking 9 out of 100. But it turns out that the girl who rated it never even played the game.
Sounds about right.
Like Chris and Dylan called it for the night. This is a good place to stop anyway. Would you like to play Smite or League?
Debating, because I also got invited to play Warzone.
Warzone. How many?
Well,
Oh,
I believe.
if there's a spot, I'd like to join. I like that game mode. I am so fucking excited.
Tomorrow, baby.
Yeah. It'll be there, just around the corner. I might call into work early, like go to work, but then be like, "Oh, I am tired."
I'm sleepy.
I was sleepy today during work, dude. Kind of AIDS.
Well, I think I'm gonna end stream there so I can have the VOD for
Or D&D.
yeah.
Did your hard drive come in?
It did. I've
I figured that. Why would I ask that? You have Modern Warfare installed.
I did reinstall it.
ending stream.
I had